ماما يا نشرى رومراما يا نشرى بذهب بوخد خد قلبانو بيدبان خاقشرى بيدبان خاقشرى ماما طن ذاك البنيانو رومراما يا نشرى رومراما يا نشرى بذهب بوخد خد قلبانو بيدبان خاقشرى بيدبان خاقشرى ماما طن ذاك البنيانو شوشلون قلبانو كبرانيشي هاني تخص يا قلبار الأديشي منطخلين من بدر الملكيوتا زغر أخلاقاتا أبقوي مزاخوتا
I don't understand. Could it refer to like when he comes back and then will die?
No.
Or
Because it says Jesus died when he was 33 years old. So no. Matt is in the past. He died. So why is Allah saying to him the following ayah? Stay away, Ya Muhammad, from idols.
You're supposed to be a follower of Jesus, and you're using words like that.
Well,
And
it's
you
not my
expect people to
words.
believe in this
It's not my words. It's the words of Allah. Are you embarrassed of Allah? All right. Welcome, everyone. God bless you. We are live. Yes, you heard it correctly. We are live, baby. I hope that my sound is loud and clear. I hope that my sound is crystal clear. Let me know in the chat. Chat, let me tell you something. Is this sound good? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay. Audio is loud and clear. Beautiful. Welcome, EMB Maxine. What's up, baby? God bless you, brother. Mo, 53. Married Aisha, 6. That's true. True story, brother. Welcome. God bless you, dear brother. Nice to see you. I love your name, man. You gotta love your name, man. What's up? Mojo is with us. Marcel, Jesus, my Lord. Welcome, all of you. I cannot mention all of your names, but I'm trying to go through the names. Ronor brothers, welcome. God bless you. No, man, Jesus is the only boss. We're here to serve, my friend. Nobody is boss. Nobody is boss. We're here to serve. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We're here to serve for the glory of Christ. What's up, Reasoned? God bless you. Jesse Jibril, what's up, baby? Sheila, what's up, Sheila? Drummer Boy Richardson. Danzo, all of you, welcome, guys. God bless you. Caught Sunday, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Juliet Abraham, how are you, dear sister? God bless you. Guys, if the other admins are not here, one of you need to take over when it comes to timestamps, copy, paste the links on Discord. You know, right? Because maybe the notification are not pushed out yet. So what I need you to do, guys, is share the link on social media. Let everybody know that we are live. Let everybody know that we are. Oh, I have an echo. I have an echo. Let everybody know that we are. Oh, I have an echo. I have an echo. Oh, I have an echo. Reverse, and I think it's you, brother. 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 Okay. He's going to fix it. But the reverse and it will restream, but there was a slight echo moments ago in my ear. I'm not sure if it was only me. No echo? Okay, I had an echo though. I had a small echo. But I'm sure the admins Try again, brother Reverson. Try again. God bless you. You know, it's okay. It's a live stream, you know. Nice to meet you, brother. God bless you. Welcome as well. How are you? Our Nightbot is here. Just joined us, spamming the links. Our Nightbot is here. Just joined us, spamming the links. Our Nightbot is here. No, there's still an echo. Maybe you need to mute. No, there's still an echo. Maybe you need to mute. But if I mute you, okay, now the echo is gone. But I'm not sure if the people will hear though. But people on Discord, if the sound cannot be fixed, you have to watch on YouTube else. But at least the screen is shown, so you can take screenshots, post the links. Khan, I'm sure you are more man than your mother Aisha, and you're going to join us live on air, right? I'm sure you're going to join us live on air, because you must be more man than your mother Aisha. But first, we're going to pray. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Yeah, it's fine now. Beautiful. All right. We're going to start with the prayer first, guys. Welcome. God bless you. Today's topic is Islam false? Yes or no? Muslims, you think you if you think you have the knowledge to come up, the courage to come up, and if you disagree, because I believe that Islam is false. If you disagree, you're welcome to join us as a guest, as a welcomed guest. So I hope you're going to be respectful. I hope we can have a civilized discussion. I know it's hard because you think a lot about us. You think that we are kuffar, we are beneath you and whatnot, because that's the religion of truth, Islam, brother. That's what Islam teaches you, that we are najis. But try to act like a human being and have a civilized discussion with us. I hope you can show us your humanity, if there is any humanity left in you, Muslims. Because I do not believe if you follow Islam that you can be 100% human, because you have to put your humanity on the side to serve Muhammad and his God, Allah. Anyway, we have a beautiful Discord server, guys. Join our Discord server. We have a beautiful Discord server, a huge one. We have more than, I think, 1,600 people on the Discord server. That's awesome. For Discord, that's big number, okay? So join us there for fellowship if you're a Christian. Muslims are welcome to join us for a discussion. You're very welcome, okay? You're very welcome to join me for a discussion. Christians, you can come for fellowship to collect also the sources. The admins are already ready to post the links as well. Brother Reverson is already, taking notes regarding the timestamps. So that's awesome, man. Pray for our beautiful admins, guys. Pray for our beautiful admins. We're a team, so pray for their shortcomings. Pray for my shortcomings. Please, guys, don't underestimate the powers of Christian prayers. We always need prayers because, the moment we speak against Islam, it's always, a risk, let's say. You know what I mean. All right, is everybody ready, guys? I hope everybody's ready. Let us start with a prayer, and then we'll actually start with the topic of today, okay? With the topic of today. So I want you to pray with me, guys. Christians, pray with me. Welcome, everyone. باسم الاب والابن وروح القدس إله واحد آمين. شيماب وبرو روح قاديشو حاض الله الشرير آمين. That's in the Arabic and Aramaic. And last but not least, in English, we say, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, three persons, one God whom we worship, we pray. So let us pray, dear brothers and sisters in Christ. Yeshua al-Masih, thank you, O Jesus Christ, O King of Kings, O Lord of Lords. Thank you for allowing us to be here together, to gather today in your name, for your glory, O Son of God, on this very live stream on TikTok, on YouTube, and Discord, simultaneously to talk about the truth with our wonderful team of admins here and our amazing audience, followers, and subscribers. Yes, Lord. Ya Yeshua. Bless this live stream, the internet connection, and everybody who's here watching and listening. Keep our loved ones, Lord, our children, our families safe. We know the risks when we speak against demonic cults like Islam, Lord, but please keep our families Keep us safe, Lord. Bless our families and protect them, Father. Lord, I pray to you and ask you to protect all the Christians who are being persecuted in many countries on this planet. Lord, please, God, over them. Lord, please allow peace in all the countries on this planet. Please, Lord. I pray also today, Lord, for you to cleanse all of us. Please cleanse us. We need you in our lives, Lord. Cleanse us with your holy blood. Shower us with your holy blood and fill us with your Holy Spirit. Lord, have mercy on us. We are nothing but sinners. Lord, please teach us how to forgive sins before we can ask for forgiveness, Lord. Please, Lord, purify us and take over and guide this live session. Lord, shine your holy light on all of us, including the Muslims, our brothers and sisters in humanity, Lord. Yes, Lord, we pray for the truth-seeking Muslims out there who might be in need. Maybe they are lost. They feel that they are in despair. They are lost, Lord. They lost hope. Please, Lord, guide them back to you and allow us to plant seeds for your glory, O Son of God. Use us mightily, Lord. Please use us. Please, Lord, open their eyes. Allow us to plant seeds in their hearts of these poor victims of Muhammad and Islam. Ya Yeshua al-Masih, O Jesus Christ, draw these Muslims to your feet so they might know you, the real you. Ya Yeshua, not the fake Isa of Islam, the fake copy. Please, Lord, everything we do is for your glory, O Son of God. You are the Father's heart. You are the love of the Spirit. Christ, fill me with your Holy Spirit. Bless my throat and loosen my tongue today and guide me so I can speak the truth, al-haq, the truth, nothing but the truth, without any error or any shame, Lord. And give us wisdom and courage to do whatever needs to be done. Yes, Lord, in your holy name, O Jesus Christ, your name above all names, we pray. Amen. Amen. Welcome, everybody. Speaking from Cave Hira. We are live. We are back, baby. Let's go. Welcome, everyone. God bless you, man. I'm ready, man. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Because when I'm ready, that means you must be ready too, right, guys? Rob, are you okay, Rob? Yes, man. I'm just hyped. I'm always hyped up when I go live, man. When I go live, I'm with my family, my brothers and sisters in Christ in the chat. Chat, what's up, chat? Ready to roll. Hey, Mardelli, كيفك حبيبي? Salam al-Masih. Oh, are you welcome? All of you. The Word and I is here. What's up, The Word and I? Guys, do me a favor. Subscribe to my dear brother and fellow warrior in Christ, my dear brother, The Word and I. He has an amazing YouTube channel. He has also TikTok. Give him some love, show him some love, and support and subscribe to his YouTube channel if it's not too much ask, guys. Welcome. I'm not sure if there are more admins, not sure. I'm scrolling back. I don't see anyone who I did not mention yet. But let everybody know, guys. Share the link. Smash the like button. 434 on that like button, baby. 434 on that screen. People on TikTok. Yeah. So let everybody know that we are live. You know, the algorithms never work in our favor. So we have, as brothers and sisters, some homework to do. Keep tapping. Maybe an advice for people on TikTok. There's an app called AutoClicker, okay? There's an app called AutoClicker, so you don't need to use your finger every time. The app, you can download it from the App Store. It does the work for you when you're on TikTok, okay? So it's an automated app. It works wonders, to be honest with you, when it comes to algorithms, okay? Unfortunately, TikTok is a business platform. It's business. It's all about money. So, you know, it's all about that. Yeah, it's handy. Yes, it's very handy. Welcome, Victor. Nice to see you. All of you guys, welcome. Fit over 50 fitness. Welcome. All of you guys, all of you. Shanti, what's up, Shanti? All right, let everybody know. Let's do this. Today's topic, very broad topic actually. I believe Islam is false. If there are Muslims out there who disagree, they are welcome to join us for a discussion and try to tell us why Islam is the truth. I'm very interested to know, according to you Muslims. Let us have a civilized discussion. I'm nobody's enemy here. I'm here. We're going to only read. We're going to discuss Islamic topics. Why? And I want you to tell us why anybody should become a Muslim, because I don't see any good reason to become a Muslim in 2026. Actually, far from it. Anyone who wants to join? Any Muslim who wants to join? Muslims only, please. Is there any Muslim who wants to come up for a discussion? You're welcome. Anyone? Anyone? Is there a Muslim baby? I think slowly, guys, we're going to be, out of Muslims because, I'm not sure what's going on, but soon we're going to be out of Muslims. Soon we're going to be out of Muslims because lately, not sure what's going on, but we used to have way more discussions back in the old days, a couple months ago. But I see that the discussions are not there anymore. We don't have that luxury anymore. I think many Muslims are actually leaving on social media, or they are so terrified to try to defend the honor of Islam and their prophet. I mean, you must be really with your back against the ropes or the wall when you are here to defend Islam, especially when you know that the other speaker that you're going to have a discussion with is very knowledgeable about your deen. You claim that you follow Deen al-Haq. If Islam is truly, as you Muslims claim, Deen al-Haq, and it's the fastest growing religion, then come up. Why are you so scared? Are you scary, brother? Why? Honor? Yeah, brother. Any honor in Islam? I don't believe so, though. But they claim that they have the honor. They have the honor. They have the hikmah. They have the, the mercy. There's mercy in Islam. Yeah, I know, right? Brother the Word and I. Man. Anyway. Any Muslim? Is there any Muslim? You're very welcome to come up, guys. Welcome. We're not going to bite. Nobody is here to fight you. We are here to have discussions. That's it. We're going to read only. We have the books in front of us, and we're going to read. That's it. We are going to read. We have your Quran, we have your Ahadith, we have your Tafasir, right? Guys, I've always asked myself the following question, okay? I've always asked myself the following question. Are the Sahaba, the first, let's say the first 3 generations of Muslims, they call them as Salaf for the Muslims, for the Christians or the non-Muslims. Whenever you hear the word as Salaf, that means the 3 first generation of Muslims. We're talking about the Sahaba, Muhammad, the Sahaba. Then you have the Tabi'een, the successors, the students of the Sahaba, the companions. And then you have the students of the companions. That's what we call a Salaf. Okay? A Salaf al-Salihin. Short for a Salaf. Okay? The first 3 generations of Muslims. I've always asked myself, are they in hell according to Islam, guys? Not from my perspective, but from the Islamic perspective. Are they truly in hell or in heaven, according to the Muslims? Are they in heaven, yes or no? Because if I do some digging, I find out that all of them are in hell, according to Islam. Forget about me. According to Islam, they must be in hell. Rob, why? Why are they in hell, Rob? Can you give us, can you shed some light on? Yeah. Well, actually, according to Islam, if you analyze, I have to use code words because we are on TikTok. And I'm getting falsely flagged again. Restrictions all over the place. Tappity tap, guys. Use an auto clicker. Send a couple of roses. Unfortunately, guys, people on TikTok, send a couple of roses to strengthen the live stream. You know how it works. Unfortunately, because we are getting falsely flagged again. Story of my life. We love the TikTok shop, but not too much. We love the TikTok shop, but not too much. We love TikTok, but not too much. Again, if we go to the Quran, chapter 4, ayah 93. We go to the Quran, chapter 4, ayah 93. It says, but whoever unalives a believer intentionally, his recompense is hell, wherein he will abide eternally. So, if you as a Muslim unalive another Muslim, your destination is hell. For eternity, you're going to stay there. You're staying there. You're not going to go out. Allah is very clear. My question is the following. We know immediately after the death of Muhammad, Abu Bakr came into power. Then we have the Ridda Wars, and then it continues with Omar, then with Ali, and then with Ali, basically the first fitna starts. Fitna number 1 starts. The big fitna, right? That's the most famous one. The fitna number 1 between Aisha versus Ali. Have you ever heard of the Battle of the Camel? During the Battle of the Camel, that's the first fitna, right? Battle of the Camel of Aisha, referring to the Camel of Aisha. Have you heard of it, guys? Battle of the Camel? The Battle of the Camel? Have you heard of it? We did a beautiful documentary a couple months ago. We did a documentary kind of style live stream about the Battle of the Camel. Have you heard of it? You must have heard of it, right? During that battle, around 30,000 Muslims died. So we have Muslims from, let's say, Aisha's side. Maybe I can put something on the screen for you so you can, get the idea. The Battle of the Camel. The Battle of the Camel, right? You have Ali and you have Aisha fighting one another, okay? Ali and Aisha fighting one another. And why is it called the Battle of the Camel? Because it's referring to Aisha's camel on the right, as you see. So we have Ali here, brother Ali here. You see, Ali. This is Ali, and this is Aisha. Aisha Dausha. Aisha and Ali, right? Round number 1, fight! So guys, around 30, not 1, not 2, but 30,000 Muslims were unalived in this battle. Around 30,000, okay, were unalived during this battle. Question, we just read moments ago, literally moments ago, we read that if you unalive another Muslim intentionally, I think when you have Ali and Aisha fighting one another, this is intentionally. It says if you unalive as a Muslim, another Muslim, your recompense is hell and you're going to stay there for eternally. So, can we safely say that Aisha and Ali, at least, Aisha and Ali and the Sahaba and the Tabi'een of the Tabi'een who fought one another, who unalived one another, are they all in hell? All are in hell, Muslims? Please answer the question. Any Muslim can come up and answer the question? Okay, we have a Muslim. Ali, I hope you have a better background No issue with the background.
Hello.
Muali, why are you always having background noise? It's unaliving my ears, just like Ali tried to unalive Aisha and the other way around. Are you here to unalive my ears, or can you do something about the background noise?
Is it loud now?
Yeah, it's always loud. Are you always in the market or something?
Yeah, I have a job.
You have a
Unlike
job, you have to provide food on the table. Okay. Why don't you call when you're not working, brother? Or are you always at work?
Because that's the time. Because that's the time when you come live. You know, I have to leave my job and answer the question.
Let's try to manage it. Can you close the door behind you or something, because it's annoying, man?
No, I'm in public now.
It's in
there's
public.
no doors. There's no walls.
Don't unalive on the road. I'm not sure if you're driving a car or something like that. Watch out.
Okay.
Because I hear traffic in the background. You're driving, right? So be careful. Drive safe.
I'm in the park.
Okay, beautiful. Question, brother.
Yeah.
We just discussed chapter 4, ayah 93. Actually, it started in 92 and then it continues with 93 in the context. According to the Quran in Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, ayah 93, if you unalive another Muslim, your destination is hell, and Allah says you're going to stay there. Question. Since, for example, there were many battles. We have the battle of Siffin as well, and you have the battle of the camel in front of us. Muslims unaliving each other left, right, and center. Can we safely say that all of these people are in hell? Go ahead.
No, because you are forgetting. You should take the Quran as a whole.
Can you come closer to the mic, brother?
Yeah, because
you're in.
Can you hear me?
Come closer. Put the mic in front of your mouth, not in your nose.
Bro, the microphone is literally touching my lips.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, speak louder. Speak louder.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you mean? You said no. You said no. So what do you mean no?
Because the verse that you have shown in the screen.
Yes.
Is addressing murder that is happening in a civic society. Okay.
Where does it say that?
If you check in the Quran.
Where does it say that? Hold on. It says, but whoever unalives a believer. Are Muslims believers?
Hold on, because I will explain that to you. Because if you check in the Quran, there's another verse. It says, وَإِن طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا. Means that if two groups of believers fought each other, then reconcile between them. So the verse are describing them as brothers and believers. So like a fighting that's happening in a battleground between two groups of Muslims does not take somebody out of the fold of Islam, or send somebody to hell.
Okay. Let's see.
As a Muslim believer.
Let's see if Aisha agrees with you. Okay. Let's see if Aisha agrees with you. Aisha, your mother Aisha. Let's see if she agrees with you. Let's see. In the following book, my friend, look. This is literally in the context after the battle of the camel. Okay. So between Ali, as we showed earlier, this is Ali on the left. So you Muslims make these pictures, not me. So I'm only taking them from the internet. In the following book...
This is Shia.
Hold on. In the following book on the screen, okay, volume 5 by Ibn Abd Rabih al-Andalusi. This is a Sunni book. Sunni, not Shia. Sunni book. On page 79, let me make it a little bit smaller, 79. You see in the bottom, we have a report, and it reads like this. Look, a woman asked Aisha, Ya al-Mu'mineen, O mother of the believers. So the woman is asking Aisha, O mother of the believers, what do you say about a woman? What do you say about a woman who unalives her young boy? What does Aisha say? Let's see if Aisha agrees with you. Aisha said, for her is hell. Then the woman asked Aisha, then what would you say about a woman who unalived 20,000 of her bigger sons in one plain or hill. Aisha immediately understood that this is about her. It's about her because she fought Ali, and more than 20,000 people died. And we're talking about Muslims unaliving one another. Aisha said, take her out, this enemy of Allah. So what did Aisha say? What was the first reaction of Aisha? For her is hellfire. But she didn't realize that the woman set a trap for her. So actually Aisha said, she's in hell. Go ahead.
Do you have like the entire page? I can read it.
It's on the screen.
No, because it's a part of it is covered by the translation.
Yes. But that's actually the entire report. But no problem. Here's the Arabic only. Mr. Arab, you want to brag about the Arabic? No problem. اقرأ يلا.
I'm not bragging.
Yalla, here is the Arabic, the entire.
Okay, hold on.
Because this is the essential part. It ends here.
Can you go down?
The report ends here, then it starts with another report talking about the death of Aisha. وَمَاتَتْ Aisha. This is about the death of Aisha. So the report ends here.
So who's the author?
Do you want to cut off his birth court too? It's possible, though.
I want to know his I want to know his background. Right?
Take his background.
Hold on, big.
You want to cut off his birth court too? It's possible, though. I can give you also try to find you his birth certificate. You want his birth certificate too? Maybe we can go to his mom and dad and maybe ask his mom if she was breastfeeding him or. What's wrong with these people?
Why are you being so facetious?
Bro, come on, have a discussion with me. What is this?
No, I mean, like,
do we need to know
ask for the background of the author?
every guy?
Of course, we have to know the background of the author.
Okay, of course.
We need to know his
problem.
motives. We need to know all this.
No problem. Guys, look at the tactics. No problem. He's a 10th century. Let me tell you who he is. He's a 10th century scholar, an Andalusian scholar who lived in, let's say, all-day Spain, which was called, Muslims conquered it and they started the caliphate there in Spain called Andalusia, right? So he's an Andalusian. Ibn Kathir lived there. So he's a 10th century. He's even before Ibn Hazm. Okay, the writer of the book is even more old than Ibn Hazm. Are you satisfied? Yalla. Now answer the question. According to Aisha, if you unalive a Muslim, you're in hell. And the woman set a trap for her. You lied, in other words. Why did you lie the first time? About your Quran?
His name is what?
You lied about the Quran. You lied about the Quran. Why?
I did not lie about the Quran.
Yes, you
that
did.
was the verse.
Because Aisha is very clear. Aisha said, if you unalive your boy, you're in hell. Why did you lie? Her boy is a Muslim. She is a Muslim. This is in the context of Muslims. A woman asked Aisha, what do you say about a woman who unalives her young boy? Aisha said, for her is hell. Remember, Aisha is the mother of the believers. Aisha is your mother, isn't she? Yes. So Aisha, unalived 20,000 people during the battle of the camel between her and Ali.
The thing is, I'm not going to comment on this because what I read here, it says...
Don't comment on this. Go down. Okay. Watch your head, boy. Watch your head. I mean, guys, my ears are already bleeding because of the background noise. I have to, try to cover my ears. And then the guy doesn't want to say anything about it. Why are you here then if you don't want to say anything about it? You don't want to comment about it. You see, guys, he's so terrified to talk about his mother Aisha. Clearly, just say it. Clearly, Aisha and Ali are in hell. and the rest of the Sahaba and the Tabi'een. And they are going to stay in hell. Do you see how it fits my narrative? Do you see how 493 is beautifully applied against the early Muslims? It's very clear. Whoever, this is talking about Muslims, whoever unalives another believer intentionally, that it happened intentionally, his recompense is hell, wherein he will abide eternally. So all the Sahaba who fought in these battles, the battle of the camel, the famous battle of the camel between Ali and Aisha, all of them are in hell. This is the legacy of Muhammad. His followers are in hell. And we know about also the battle of Siffin. Battle of Siffin was between who? Ali again, Ali again, and Muawiyah. Right? That's the Battle of Siffin. Guys, in these two major battles, we're talking about two battles, right? These early battles, Muslims versus Muslims. Do you know how many Muslims died? Around, and I'm trying to be generous here, around 100,000 early Muslims died in the battle. Muslims unaliving Muslims. Muslims butchering Muslims. This is the legacy. This is the bloodthirsty legacy, the bloodshed of Muhammad, the black page of Muhammad. This is what Muhammad left you with. We're talking about the very early Islam, the first during the first caliphates, first four caliphates. We have Ali. During the rule of Ali as a caliph, and specifically Ali, we have two major fitnas. Fitna means corruption in the land, right? That's what they call it. Fitna. Corruption in the land. Muslims unaliving each other. Around 100, and the numbers might be even more. Some people even say 130,000. Right? You see the rotten fruit of Muhammad? You see the fruits of Muhammad? And they say this is a religion from God. If this was truly a religion from God, why are early Muslims unaliving each other and they are now in hell and they are going to stay there? Yet Muhammad supposedly promised 10 people to be in Jannah, and among them is Ali. But Ali unalived people. Ali unalived Muslims. Quran is very clear. Intentionally. It happened intentionally. They didn't start a war unintentionally. Ali is not unaliving the other Muslims unintentionally. No. Power. It's all about power. Muawiyah wants to take over. Yeah. It's all about power. There's nothing to do with religion. Do you see, guys? The moment Muhammad dies, we have not only the Ridda wars, Abu Bakr forcing people to pay zakat and to get the ex-Muslims, the apostates, back to Islam, but we have also Ali. Two major battles, Battle of Siffin and the Battle of Camel. The Battle of the Camel of Aisha, named after Aisha's camel. You know what they did, guys? Fun fact. You know what happened? Oh, by the way, I forgot to give you the book that I used earlier. Here's the book one more time. The book that we used earlier of this 10th century Andalusian scholar on the screen with the hadith of Aisha here on page 79. Okay, page 79. Maybe you want to take a screenshot. 79. Okay, that's the page number. Here. Very, very problematic hadith for Aisha. Very, very problematic athar for Aisha. Problematic, man. Which proves that Aisha is actually in hell. Page 79, exactly. Take a screenshot, copy the links, guys, post them on Discord. Thank you very much. Anyway. I have so many sources to share with you about this topic, about Muslims unaliving Muslims. I can talk about it for hours, but to give you an idea, guys, this is, we already started with a huge
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage for the Muslims. Imagine the early Muslims are all in hell. Yet they say they are a Salaf al-Salihin. A Salaf al-Salihin. What do you mean a Salaf al-Salihin? Remember, Muhammad said, Momo said, the Salaf, the three first generation are the best Muslims. Best Muslims. Well, we have a contradiction. Because the Muslims, the early Muslims, the Salaf, the first three generation of Muslims, unalived each other, butchered each other left, right, and center. So what do you mean they are the best Muslims? Here, Muhammad did poo-poo. Like brother CP would have said. Poo-poo. They contradicted their own prophet. Imagine, guys, I have a question to the Christians. Chat, Christians. Chat. What would the Muslims have said about us, Christians? What would the Muslims have said about us if, let's say, Luke would have unalived Mark, or Mark would have unalived Paul, or Paul would have unalived the Apostle John or Peter? What would the Muslims have said about us? But these are literally the disciples of Muhammad and their students and the students of the disciples who unalived each other. Blood covered. And don't forget about the Kaaba being demolished. The Kaaba was destroyed with caterpillars. Did you know that, guys? The Kaaba was destroyed by Muslims. Yazid completely demolished the Kaaba in Mecca. Yazid, the son of Muawiyah, the Caliph Yazid, completely destroyed the Kaaba, leveled it down. And then also Caliph Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, he leveled the Kaaba again. And many Muslims died. And even the ruler of Mecca at the time, the product of Mut'a, I'm not kidding, guys, he was the son of Mut'a, Abdullah bin Zubair. Abdullah bin Zubair, they cut off his limbs, they hacked him into pieces. They hacked him into pieces, guys. And this is who? Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, the general of Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, the guy who built Al-Aqsa Mosque. We're talking about late 7th century, beginning of the 8th century. Remember, in 705, Al-Aqsa Mosque, Al-Aqsa, was built and finished then by his son, right? Al-Aqsa Mosque. That caliph sent his general, Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, and he went to Mecca, leveled the Kaaba, destroyed the Kaaba with caterpillars, with catapults. Is this the right word? Huge, giant catapults, yeah. You know these old things, war machines back in the old days? A huge one, throwing fiery, to the Kaaba, and the Kaaba was completely destroyed. Yes, Wawa. Different topic, but yes. Actually, we have shirk in the Quran. Did you know that? Very good input, by the way. Guys, what the brother or sister here is asking about is this. You Christians are beautiful, brother. Whenever we talk about a topic, you come with another question and you destroy my entire, but it's okay. No problem. We're here to answer questions. It's okay. Not trying to crucify anyone here. But you're correct. We can find this in the Quran. In the Quran, where Jesus is actually all-knowing. All-knowing. He is the source of knowledge, according to the Quran. And actually, there are multiple ayahs that say this. Jesus in the Quran knows what you eat in your house too. But let us start first with that chapter and that ayah. Chapter, if I'm not mistaken, chapter I have to think. What chapter was it again? Was it 46? Was it 46? I can't remember, man. Long time ago. Oh no, maybe 43. Surah Al-Zukhruf. That's the one. Surah Al-Zukhruf. I almost forgot. Here, look, guys. This is a false translation, of course. So it says here, it's talking about Jesus, as you see in context, right? Jesus. وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ. So let me help the Muslims with their false translations. False translation. It says, it doesn't say Jesus in the Arabic, it says he. Okay. And indeed, also false. And in context, he. So it says in the Arabic, he, in context, Jesus, as you see. And not will be, he is. You see, guys, how much fixing I need to do here? And he is the knowledge of the hour. Now the translation is correct. وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ. Jesus is literally the source of knowledge. He is the knowledge of the hour. What does that make him? Guys, if I, God forbid, that would be blasphemy. That would be shirk. If I would say, I am the knowledge, meaning I'm all-knowing, I am the source, am I calling myself God, guys? If I say, I am the knowledge, I am the source of knowledge, does that make me God, guys? If that makes me, I'm all-knowing, which means I just claim that I'm God. God forbid. Haha. 43, ayah 61 makes Jesus being the source of knowledge. So Jesus is God in front of you. Boom. Drummer, you want an answer question? An honest question, an answer for your question? You want an honest answer for your question? Any Semitic language is difficult. Aramaic, Hebrew, Arabic, very difficult languages because you have to pay attention to sometimes, which makes it very difficult. You have feminine, you have masculine forms of words. You don't have that, for example, in English. Okay? So yes, it's not an easy language to learn. Pick any Semitic language. I'm blessed to speak Aramaic and Arabic. أنا أتكلم اللغة العربية واللغة السريانية. So yeah, the Lord blessed me with these languages. And now we can use the Arabic language against Islam. So, I mean, that's a luxury, man. I would prefer Hebrew too, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't speak Hebrew. I know some words though, because many Hebrew words are very similar to Arabic because the Arabic language borrows a lot from Hebrew and Aramaic. Even the Quran is filled with Aramaic/Hebrew words. Yet it claims, which is a contradiction by the way, it claims that it's a perfect Arabic book. Arabiyan Mubin, yeah, right. What do you mean Arabiyan Mubin? If it contains Aramaic, Hebrew, even Persian words. And there are so much grammar mistakes, so many grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes. I mean, I can literally show you how Allah doesn't know Arabic. For example, since we're at it anyway, that's why it cannot be from God actually. Look, if I go to chapter 33, Surah Al-Ahzab, let me show you that Allah thinks that Muhammad is gay. Wait, what, Rob? What did you say, Rob? What did you say, Rob? What did you say?
Emotional, damn it.
Allah in the Quran thinks that Muhammad is gay. I'm not kidding. If we have to go, if Muslims claim this is Allah talking. Look, in the ayah, if you don't know Arabic, you think, hey, there's no issue with it. O wives of the Prophet, you're not like anyone among women. Wait. If you only read the English translation, you have no clue that there's a huge grammar mistake here. Well, we have to assume that it's a grammar mistake because according to the Muslims, Muhammad wasn't gay and it's talking about his wives. Remember? The context are the wives or the women of Muhammad in context. The women of Muhammad. So it's about who? The wives. Remember the wives. As I said earlier, in any Semitic language, in this case the Arabic language, you have masculine and feminine forms of words. So if you talk about women, you have to address them in the feminine form. Women are feminine, right? Yes. So since it's talking about the nisa, ya nisa an-nabi, lastunna ka-ahadin min nisa, we have a grammar mistake. Here we have a grammar mistake. Grammar mistake found. Why, Rob? Like I said, we're talking about not we, Allah supposedly, the writer of the Quran. If Muslims claim that's God, well, your God doesn't know the difference between women and men in the grammar. So we have then to assume that Muhammad, his wives, had penises. Going by that logic, the wives of Muhammad. Sorry, guys, I have to take a conclusion. The wives of Muhammad had penises. Why, Rob? Because Allah addresses them as men, not as women in the ayah. Rob, explain. It says, Ya Nisa, O women, O wives, and Nabi, O wives, O women of the Prophet. Lastunna ka ahadin minan nisa. Mistake.
Emotional, damn
Grammar
it.
mistake. It should be Ya Nisa an-Nabi lastunna ka ihdan nisa. So we have to remove min. We have to remove it. And we have to fix the word ka ahadin should be fixed to ka ihda. Ka ihda an-nisa. كإحدى النساء. Now, Rob Christian just fixed Allah's mistake. What does that make me? Guys, honest, sincere question. If I can fix Allah's mistake, what does that make me? More Akbar than Allah? More all-knowing than Allah? At least I know the grammar and Allah doesn't. Muslims, why don't you worship me instead? Because Allah is illiterate like his prophet. So not only is Muhammad illiterate, but Allah is illiterate too. Because Allah doesn't know the difference between men and women, feminine and masculine forms of words, to be more specific. So nisa are feminine. The nisa here is a feminine word. They should be addressed in the feminine form, but Allah addresses them in the masculine form. So I just fixed the Quran. It should say ka-ihda, not ka-ahadin mina nisa. And then because of that, to make the grammar smooth, you have to remove also the word min. So again, the word min should go away, and the word ka-ahadin should go away, and then you have to use ka-ihda here on top. كإحدى أو كإحدى النساء. Now it's perfect. It's not about Allah, user, pay attention. It's about the wives. So Allah calls the wife in the grammar men. He is addressing them as men, which is a mistake. To give you an idea, you see it? Not a prophet, I'm Allah here. That guy. You're wrong. I'm Allah here. Why? Because I am more powerful than Allah. I just became the God of the Muslims, because Muslims say the Quran is free from any defects, free from any mistakes. Well, I just taught Allah, I'm teaching Allah basic grammar. So what does that make me? More powerful, more all-knowing than Allah. I am higher than Allah. That's what I safely can say. We have to take that conclusion. I'm higher than Allah and the Muslims should worship me. God forbid, by the way. Exactly. Because if I can fix Allah's mistakes, what does that make me? And how does Allah not know grammar? This is basic grammar. Feminine, feminine. But here Allah addresses the feminine word with a masculine form. Mistake. We have a mistake. Reverson, did I lie? Reverson, you're an Arabic speaker. Did I lie? No, I did not lie. If you went to school, you know these basic grammar rules. When you address, let's say in this case, the wives, they are feminine. You have to keep addressing them in the feminine form, not in the masculine form. But unfortunately, كإحدى or كأحد in this case, كأحد is masculine. Remember, the Nisa are feminine, but كأحد is masculine. And that should not be possible. Both of them should be feminine. Since we know that this is a feminine word, also this must be used in the feminine form. But here Allah made a mistake using the masculine form. And then the word min should go to, and this word should be fixed into كإحدى, not كأحد. There you go. I hope it's clear. I know, most of you don't know Arabic, but I'm showing you just one tiny mistake, and there are countless of such mistakes. There are around, guys, I'm not kidding, there are around 2,500 grammar / spelling mistakes in the Quran. Not one, not two, but around 2,500 grammar / spelling mistakes in today's Hafs Quran. And I just showed you one example. I can show you more, but I don't want to butcher you today and cause you to sleep. Okay? Because most of you don't know Arabic. There you are. Is there any Muslim? Is there any Muslim who wants to come up? And I'm receiving restrictions again. I mean, what am I doing wrong, guys? Why? Did I say something wrong on TikTok? TikTok, what did we say wrong? We're actually reading and we are educating people. If that's a problem, TikTok, then don't allow anyone to go live again. What's this, man? Crazy. Let me try to appeal it one more time. I have to appeal my own live stream every 10 minutes. Can you imagine? And of course, I can't look always on my phone. Forgive me, people on TikTok, because I have to look at this screen here. This is the teaching screen. And I have another screen here on my right for the streaming. And I have the phone. Good luck with, I have to split myself in 3 parts. Just to give you an idea. 3 different parts. Let's see if we can bring... Oh. Brother 7 wanted to come up. If you want to come up again, I missed you, brother. Forgive me. The ex-Muslim brother who called me the other day. If you want to come up again, raise your hand, my friend. Forgive me, I didn't see your hand earlier. Hey, Sister Inda, how are you? Brother B.Apologetics, nice to see you guys. I love you. God bless you. Welcome. Is there any Muslim who wants to come up? Is there any Muslim who wants to have a discussion with me right here, right now? Any Muslim? Any Muslim? We have a good crowd today. Guys, try to invite more people. Smash the like button. Ya kuffar! Ya kuffar! Let me tell you something. Smash that like button, brother. Smash that like button. And tap the screen. Use an auto clicker. People on TikTok. 4 different restrictions. Man, that's crazy. Why, Muslims? Why? Why are you so unfair? When Christians go live, why do you immediately falsely flag the live stream? TikTok, we're being falsely flagged. Do something about it. We are nothing but academic people here. Okay? Anyway. Guys, next topic. Since there are no Muslims, it's a trap. Muslims, if you love your Prophet during the month of Ramadan, fi shahri Ramadan, if you love your Prophet, smash the like button and tap the screen. It's a trap, Rob. You just said a trap. Yeah.
Rob, we have someone on Discord. I'm not sure if he's a Muslim or not.
On Discord? Okay, bring him up, brother. Thank you. Rabbi Barakak Habibi Reverse. Bring him up. He's welcome to come up. Sanji, hello? Hello? Unmute? We can't hear you. You need to unmute.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
You're live.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Welcome.
Yeah, brother. Shalom, shalom. You know, I'm an ex-Muslim, and I've been on your channel stream. Like,
Hey, okay, I remember you. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you again.
yeah. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I just saw your stream a few days back, where it was about Sahih chain in Quran.
Yeah, about the Hafs chain, yes. For
Yeah,
Hafs,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
You watched
I
that live
didn't
stream?
know-
You said you watched the live stream?
Yeah, I saw that stream, and
Okay.
but I couldn't finish it.
Mhm.
So my question would be about if you check the Bible, because I don't know if you bring that up, because you know, as an ex-Muslim, I would like to compare. So
Yeah.
I would love to know, like, I want to ask, because what I can understand, you have like
What's your? I'm
early-
trying to understand you. What's
Yeah.
your question? Can you be more specific, my friend? What
yeah,
do
I'm
you
coming
want to
to
know?
it because I want to know about the Bible, like if you compare to the Quran, like
If we have an authentic chain for the Bible, is that what you're asking?
yeah, or like how can you like believe the Bible to be
Yes.
like
Let me show you
truthful,
that
like,
let me show you that our chain of narration for, let's say, the New Testament, right? The New Testament, we are Christians.
Yeah.
Let me show you how it's way more authentic, that we have actually a Sahih chain of narration, way more authentic than any Quran on this planet, because they don't have an authentic chain. It has always been a lie. Okay? Let me show you. Let me show you something, brother. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Look, here is the Sahih chain. Watch. Here is the Sahih chain. We call it the apostolic succession. There's something called, I'm not sure if you can find this anywhere, but this is what I received long time ago from a dear brother of mine. It's called the apostolic succession. You see it on the screen?
yeah, I'm seeing.
And
I'm
the
on my
names-
phone, but yeah, I can
Let
see
me
it.
try to make it a little bit bigger. The names that you see, for example, it starts here on the left. Look, we have Jesus Christ, his disciples, and we have the church fathers, right? We have the church fathers. We have the students of the church fathers. The early church fathers are, for example, Polycarp. You have Polycarp. You have, these are the students. For example, here you see Polycarp. He's a church father, Polycarp. Right? And then you have, for example, Irenaeus here. So here's Clement. If I'm not mistaken, that's Clement of Rome. So our chain of narration, as you see, let me make it now smaller. Our chain of narration goes all the way back. Let me tell you something. All the way back. Look, to who? To the Archbishop of Canterbury. Do you see? It's a chain of narration. All the way to today's bishops. Imagine. So we have the names, and we know the names.
Yeah, is it orally or is it in written form? Because what I believe, like the early manuscript,
we have documentations. For example, the church fathers, brother. Even if you would have lost all the manuscripts for the New Testament, for example, right? If you have lost the thousands upon thousands of manuscripts that we have for the New Testament, for the Injil, as we call it in Greek, the Injil. In Aramaic, we call it Evangelion. Okay. Even if we have lost our manuscripts, we have still the quotations of the church fathers, the early church fathers. If we collect and put the quotations of the church fathers, we have the New Testament 10 times over. So we have so much historical evidence that no one on this planet can deny that we have a perfect, authentic chain of narration for the New Testament.
All right.
Look how clear it
I
is
want-
with names and everything. We call it, brother, if you Google it, if you want to, if you're new to this stuff, we call it the apostolic succession. Okay? Apostolic succession. I hope I answered your question, my friend.
Of course. Yeah, just a follow-up question also. Because I don't know if it was a different stream, but what I understand, it was not your channel, it was someone else from a Muslim. He said, like, you have the writings of the, like when it comes to the Luke, John, their writings are after Paul. So what I was thinking, why are not, because they were with Jesus, so why are their writings, why can't we find it earlier? Because what I understand,
Brother, what do you mean? We are talking
Paul,
about the
his
very,
letter was,
very,
like, fast.
the gospel writers, for example, brother. You need to understand Matthew is the direct disciple of Jesus. Paul is also an apostle. We have his letters. We have John is a direct disciple. So the writers of the Gospels, at least two of them, right? At least two of them are eyewitnesses. They ate with Jesus. They drank with Jesus. So yes, we have the early Gospels. So what are you talking about?
No, what I'm trying to explain here, like the writing which we have from the John, for example, like it's much later. The manuscript which we have, like the earliest is Paul.
Brother.
Later on, when you,
Listen, we have brother, you keep forgetting something. We have something called the apostolic succession. It's like an hadith. What you see on the screen, brother, is like a hadith. You have a chain of narration. Jesus, disciples, the students of the disciples, the student of those disciples. So we have an apostolic succession that nobody can deny. So yes, the people who wrote the Gospels, what you need to know, in the very early beginning, we have the Gospel through oral tradition. It's oral. Then, a couple years later, then they started to write the Gospels in written form. You're catching up, right? So we have the eyewitnesses. Then eventually, a couple of years later, for example, John, who was sent to an island, a separate island, and he wrote literally, for example, the book of Revelation there. Okay? So, yes, we have the people who saw Jesus, who ate with Jesus. Yes, those are literally the writers of the Gospels. And it doesn't need immediately to be within a year or 2 years. They can write the Gospels later too, so there's no issue. And don't forget that they are divinely inspired through the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. All right, I will look into it.
And what you need to first look up is the apostolic succession. It's very important. Specifically the apostolic churches. You see, I myself, I'm an Orthodox. We follow an apostolic church. For us, apostolic succession is very, very important. Okay, it's like basically like you can, if you don't understand what it means, basically it's comparing to an authentic chain, a chain of narration, right? Jesus, the disciples of Jesus, the students, and so on. Okay.
All right. Thank you, brother. That's all.
Thank you for your call. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I hope we delivered. We answered the question of the brother here. All right. Is there a Muslim who wants to come up? Is there any Muslim who wants to come up? Remind me, admins, to drop this beautiful diagram on Discord. Okay. Remind me. Actually, you know what? Let me drop it. Since, and then else I might forget, or maybe I'm tired afterwards. So the Christians who want to have this flowchart or diagram that I have in my possession, I will drop it. I will drop it now on Discord. So if you want to collect it, if you want to have access to it, you have to join our Discord server. The link is in the About page on YouTube. the link for our Discord server, and it's also under the description box or on my about page. Okay. There you go. Do you see it reversing? Give me a 1. Do you see it in the chat? I just dropped the file. Do you see it, brother? Give me a 1 to make sure. Okay, beautiful. There you go. So you can download it now on our Discord server. If you join our beautiful Discord server, you can have access to this flowchart. Okay. Again, here's our Discord server. We have a huge, beautiful, amazing Discord server with at least 1,600 people on the Discord server. Join us for fellowship. Join us to collect all the info that you want or need. All right. Yeah, and the admins are already dropping the link for the Discord server as well. Let me pin your comment, brother. Let me tell you something. Is there any Muslim? Is there any Muslim? Let me tell you something. Is there any Muslim? And the restrictions are coming in slowly again. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Muslims, slow down. Hold your camels, Muslims. Stop with the false flags. We're educating people and we're still getting flags for it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Next topic. Since Muslims are terrified to come up, and specifically Khan. Khan disappeared when I asked him to come up. He was talking big in the chat because he's nothing but a text-only Muslim. Guys, in Muslims, when they call themselves Muslims in 2026, they mean we are text-only, scared wannabe men. Okay? We are text-only, scared wannabe Muslims when they say we are Muslims. Okay? Always take a note. When Muslim in 2026 says, I'm a Muslim, he means he's a text-only, terrified, scared Muslim. Wannabe Muslim. Yeah. We're out of real Muslims, guys. Because a real Muslim would come up. Because this topic is beautiful, brother. According to Muslims, in Islam, women are respected the most. Really? Really? When did that happen? When did that happen? Muslims, why you lie? But brother, yes, brother, there is a very famous hadith, Rab, that talks about the respect of Muslim women. What hadith, brother? What hadith, brother? Well, the following hadith, brother. Look. Paradise. Maybe you have, if you are a debater, Christians, or maybe you talk to many Muslims on daily basis or weekly basis, monthly basis. This hadith, even Muslims ask about it. Look, question, Q&A. So this is a fatwa website, aka Q&A, right? Q&A website, Muslim website. Actually, let me give you the link as well. Let me tell you something. Here is the link. Let me tell you something. Any Muslim? What respect, brother? Brother, what respect? Exactly. Look, guys, the questioner. So this is a Muslim asking a question to the Mufti of this website, the Mufti. Q&A, fatwa. Okay, is the hadith. So this is the only hadith, guys, that they go to. Whenever you ask a Muslim who is gullible, he will say, paradise lies under the feet of our mothers. Is it authentic? Question. Is it authentic? Is it sahih? Or daif? Or daif? Is it sahih? Or daif? Brother. What do you think the answer would be? Anyone knows? Anybody has a wild idea? Because that's the only hadith they go to, by the way, when we ask about, is there any respect for women in Islam? Is it sahih? Is it hasan? Or is it da'if? Or even worse, rejected? Mawdu'. Rejected? What does that even mean? That means, they try, when they quote this hadith, they will tell you all, Muslims, women are so respected that even the paradise lies under their feet. So this supposedly elevate women in Islam, brother. But the question, even the Muslims are, confused. Muslims are confused. Else, why would you ask this question, right? Is it sahih? Is it authentic? Or is it da'if? Or even worse, rejected? The answer is it's rejected. Yet they always use it. These gullible Muslims, they use it. Look, mawdu'. Very, very, very fabricated. Munkar. Mawdu'. الجنة تحت أقدام الأمهات. Boom!
Emotional damage.
Brother, turns out that the only hadith is mawdu'. And some scholars tried to make it sahih, but it's not. It's not. It's fabricated. It's not even da'if. It's fabricated. Mawdu', munkar, rejected. Rejected means munkar, guys, in the Arabic language. And mawdu' means fabricated. It's literally fabricated. Fabrication. Fabricated hadith. Imagine. They fabricate hadiths to supposedly elevate Muslim women, but it's a lie. There is no respect for Muslim women. Why, Rob? The answer should immediately be why. Well, guess what? In Islam, here's the answer. Women in Islam, Islam are not humans. Then your question should be, then what are they? Well, answer is animals. Where's the respect? Out of the window. Poof! Out of the window. In the sewage where it belongs. يخرب بيتكم.
Emotional damage.
Your own mothers are animals? Your sisters, your daughters? Yes. They are not human beings. They are baby factories to produce nothing but jihadi boys. Women are walking, talking wombs. Muslim women are walking, talking wombs. They are only good for one thing, and they are your cattle, your animals. Any Muslim will say, Rob, you're lying. Come up, yalla. You and what imam are you going to bring with you? And TikTok, we love the TikTok shop, but not too much. We're only quoting Islamic sources. And even Aisha said, you have compared us, in Bukhari, Aisha said, you have compared us to dogs and donkeys. You remember the hadith, right? Aisha said, you have compared us to dogs and donkeys. So women in Islam are animals. They are cattle. They're not human beings. They are like goat, sheep, cows. You get the idea. And we mentioned that in the previous live show, guys. In our previous live show, we provided the sources too. But you see, guys, what I'm putting on the screen for you is very, 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 very clear. There is no respect for women. And they have to create fabricated hadiths to lie to the masses. Fabricated. The hadith about paradise lies under the feet of the mothers is not authentic. It's not authentic. It's mawdu'. It's fabricated. It's fabricated. I'm not the one saying it. The Mufti is saying it. Answer, Q&A. Look, Q&A. Q&A. The Sheikh, the Imam, the Mufti is saying it, not me. And he continues. A lot of blah, 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 blah. But in the end, it's mawdu'. It's fabricated. Some scholars said it's sahih, but it's not. It's rejected. However, always the but. but have disagreed. They disagreed. They said, no, it's not sahih. It's not sahih, brother. Brother, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's a lie. It's a fabricated hadith. It's munkar. You see it? Very weak. Very weak. Weak. And Allah knows best, brother. Answered by Shaykh Nuruddin. The Shaykh is answering the question. And he already starts immediately. You gotta love it that he is actually very honest immediately with his answer. Immediately he says it's fabricated. Mawdu'. Munkar. Rejected. Let me tell you something. Do not Muslims quote the hadith again because you are using fabricated hadith. Because when we Christians use fabricated hadith that are found in Islamic books or even da'if, you cry rivers, you start to cry. Cry me a river.
Emotional damage.
You see what they do, guys? Do you see what I see? All right. Here is more, brother. In the following book. I think I've never showed you this book before. This is Jdeed. New, brother. Jdeed. Masanid Abi Yahya Firas by Al-Asbahani. Here is the link, brother. There are so many books, guys. Countless of Islamic books. You have no idea. Most of you have never heard of such books before, but they are very interesting to read. You know, for me, it's interesting though, and to share it with you, of course, whenever I find an authentic hadith in such books. Okay, I already dropped the link. Here's the link one more time. Page 85. You see, we have the source, we have the receipts. Page 85 in the Arabic. Page 85. We scroll up. We have an authentic Sahih hadith. Chain of narration is Sahih. Hadith number 25. 25. Hadith 25 is Sahih. Chain of narration is Sahih. You don't want to do my job because you're going to get poisoned. Okay? You don't want to go through the amount of poison that I have to go through. So, I already did the job for you and I'm giving you what I found. So, you don't need to go through the poison all over again. I did that for you. Okay? And may the Lord use us mightily to expose the filth of Islam. May the Lord use us mightily and allow us to plant seeds in the hearts of these lost people, these victims of Islam. Look, guys. A woman said to Aisha, so there's a woman who came to Aisha and she asked her a question. Oh, mother, she says to Aisha, pay attention, guys, everybody with me? Oh, mother Aisha. So she's calling, this woman is calling Aisha her mother. Oh, mother. Oh, mommy. Oh, remove the comment, forgive me. Oh, Mama Aisha, yes. Then Aisha said immediately to her, I am not your mother. Wait.
Emotional damage.
Muslims, Aisha is not your mother? No. And here is why. But I am the mother of your men. Guys, do you know how huge this is? Aisha said, in other words, I am only the mother of your men. I'm not your mother. So guys, why is that? Anybody knows why Aisha said it? So women in Islam, I'm talking to the ladies in Islam. Aisha, the wives of your prophet, the wives, all of them, they are not your mothers. They are only mothers to your husbands and sons. and cousins. And you get the idea. Only the males. Why? Because Momo wanted to make sure after his death that no other man would have with his wives. Beep! With his wives. You get the idea, right, guys? Muhammad in the Quran, there's an ayah in the Quran that, and if you go to the context, one of the companions said, if you, Muhammad, die, I will F Aisha. I will F Aisha when you die, Ya Rasulullah. I will take her. I will F her. Muhammad thought, oops, I have to do something about it. Wait, let me tell you something. Jibreel just came with wahi, brother. Wahi, ding, 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 ding. Wahi from Allah, supposedly. Jibreel just told me, my wives are your mothers. And of course, only the mothers of the males, the men. Why? So that he is guaranteed that if he dies, and he died like a poisoned rat, right? Muhammad, his aorta was cut off, right? And he died like a poisoned man, like a poisoned rat. He wanted to have the guarantee that after him, let's say, Talha or Ali or someone else would F his wives. As long as he was still alive, he would enjoy it. Remember, Muhammad was a cuckold. He loved to share his wives. And we have proved it many times over from the authentic sources. Muhammad was a youth. He loved it and he watched it. He even commanded Aisha to breastfeed the men. Okay? And I have the sources to back it up. So as long Muhammad was alive, he was okay with it, sharing his wives with other men. But he did not like the idea that when he dies, that his wives would be after him. That's why. Do you see how carnal this cult is? Aisha, I have a question to Aisha in her grave. Aisha and the rest of the women. Women in Islam, I have a question. Is this, are you okay with this? Does this not sound very fishy? Is this not fishy, Muslims? Be honest. Why are the wives of Muhammad the mothers of the male believers and not mothers of the female Muslim believers? I demand an answer. I want an answer. Well, we know the answer, but what is your answer? Any Muslim? Any Muslim wants to come up and explain? The hadith is authentic. The hadith is authentic. Cannot deny it. Chain of narration is sahih. Do you see the disaster, guys, that Muhammad created? Is there not something fishy going on that the wives of Muhammad are only and only the mothers of the male believers? Guys, this is huge. Take this as a note. And here's the link one more time of the book. Okay? Here is the link one more time. I hope. Is it working? Is the link working, Reverson? EMB Maxime, can you check? B.Apologetics, can you check the link? I think it's working, right? Else we have to find another link for this book. It works? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yay, it's working. Yeah, brother. Let me tell you something. You see, guys, how the disasters are piling up? Brother Rob Christian, forget about it. Shove it under the Islamic dirty carpet. You know, by the time I'm finished with the live stream, it's like it's going to be like Burj Khalifa. That's how huge the filth is going to be under the carpet. It's like a 500-story building, brother. Any Muslim? Is there any Muslim who wants to come up? Yalla ya akhwan. Any Muslim? And the restrictions are going crazy on TikTok. The restrictions are going crazy. 4 restrictions. Why? Why? 4 of them. People on TikTok, you need to do a much better job. Tap the screen, couple of roses, tap, tap, tap. Only 41K likes. Can you get it to the 100K, guys? Use an auto clicker app. Download it from the App Store. Well, nobody can stop us, Fernando's. I have more than 10 accounts on TikTok. If one goes down, we can come up immediately with the next. Do not worry, brother. Phil, is that the same link for the hadith on the screen? The athar on the screen? Is that the same link? So that would be the web-based version? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. But this is Al-Qastalani, Irshad. Okay. Sahih. Okay. It's a different book, but it's also authentic. Let me drop it. Thank you, brother Phil, for the link. Thank you for the link, brother. Thank you for that link, brother. So we have not one, but two different sources. You see, guys, what kind of blessing we have when we have such an admin team that are actually providing even more sources on the table. Awesome, man. I want to ask the Lord to bless us with even more beautiful admins than we have. I mean, it's already a luxury to have such a team of admins, but man, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to work with such beautiful, amazing admins, man. They are always working hard, so hard in the background. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Father, Son. Any Muslim? Any Muslim? And I know that Brother Reversion is already working on the timestamps too for the people who are new to our ministry. After each and every long live stream, we have the admins who are working also on the timestamps. I'm not sure if you know what timestamps are, else you have been living under the black stone in Mecca. Timestamps, what we do with it, the admin will then provide it in a comment, okay? And then I will pin it up immediately under the video. You will have access to the timestamps so that you can skip through pages, scenes, and you get the idea. You know, timestamps, you know, like this, stuff like this. Intro, you know. Intro, Rob. Typo, you're finished, Rob. Yeah. You get the idea. Yeah. Any Muslim? Timestamps are great, man. Especially for the people who live, who want to watch the live stream, but they missed it because of work, or they went to school, university, but they still want to watch the live show, but they can at least skip through the scenes and chapters of the live stream. Awesome. Can be very, very useful. I use it all the time because, guys, people like me who are very busy and I want to watch someone's live stream, and when I see timestamps, I always look for timestamps because I don't have the luxury to watch a 3-hour long live stream. So it's very useful to use the timestamps when you don't have the luxury to stay and watch 3-4 hour long live show. All right, guys? Yeah. Next topic. Hit me, baby, all the time. Any Muslim who wants to talk with me about the following topic? Hit me, baby, all the time. Well, if you are a woman, that's for sure. Because Allah, did you know, guys, it's a command? Many people forget about it. Allah commanded husbands to peep their wives the moment they only sense or fear that their wives are going to be disobedient disobedient. So the wives, guys, didn't do it yet. So only if you fear, maybe you have a Spider-Man sense, Spidey sense. I fear, before the wife does it, I fear that she's going to be disobedient. Well, guess what? Allah, it's a fi'l amr, it's a command. It's a command by Allah in chapter 4, ayah 34. Allah commands the husbands to beat their wives the moment the husbands fear that their wives are going to be disobedient. Let's say you sense that your wife would have a huge headache. She doesn't want to sleep with you for a month. Husband, I have a headache for 2 months. For the entire shahr of Ramadan, brother. Fi shahri Ramadan, I have a huge headache, brother. I don't want to sleep with you. The moment you fear that she's going to say it, she didn't say it yet. The words did not come out of her mouth yet. You are you are commanded to be beaten by Allah. The husbands are commanded. It's a fa'al amr. It's a command. Fa'al amr, command. Beat them. Allah says, beat them. It's a command. Many people think it's like, you have the ability, or you are, you're allowed. No, it's a command. You know what the command stands for? Allah commands you in the moment you fear that your wife is going to be disobedient to you, you can beat her immediately. So it's a command. It's an obligation. Fa'al amr, exactly. Command. No choice. You see the beauty of the Quran and Allah and Islam? Guys, today, in 2026, if you see a dog being beaten, people will come immediately and give you a citizen arrest, as the picture here on the screen. This guy started to beat a dog, okay? And he was about to beat the dog to death, right? They gave him a citizen arrest. Do you see the guy? You see, they jumped on him. They gave him a citizen arrest before he could beat the dog to death. So what about beating women? Beating women. How is this God allowing you, actually commanding you? Forget about allowing. Minus allowing. Commanding you as a husband. Commanding you. Allah is commanding you in chapter 434 to beat your wife, strike your wife, the moment you sense that you fear that she's going to disobey to you. So what about humans? Citizen arrest for beating a dog. What about a human? Well, guess what? As we said earlier, don't forget, you kuffar. Let me tell you something. You kuffar. Don't forget that women in Islam are dogs, donkeys. You get the idea. Right? In Islam. Not according to me. Remember what Aisha said? Aisha said, you have compared us with dogs and donkeys in Bukhari. Aisha said, you have compared us with dogs and donkeys. So in other words, women are dogs, donkeys, cows. You get the idea. That's why Allah commands you to beat them. The moment you just only fear. Why the numbers are dropping, guys? Do we need to close the live stream? Should I close the live stream? We had around 180 people watching, and now it's 142. What's going on? Brother Rob Christian, brother, people need to go eat. People need to go sleep. Brother Rob Christian, brother. Can we do something about the numbers, guys? Can we do something about the numbers? Smash the like button, share the link. People went to iftar. They are going to have a feast, brother. Feast, brother. Moments ago, the Muslims were watching. Now they are going to stuffing their faces and calling it fasting, brother. Fasting. Brother Philistine, brother. It's very hard to feast, by the way, in Islam, guys. Very hard. Why sugar diseases skyrocket during the month of Ramadan? Brother? Why? Huh? Look, guys. In Al-Musannaf لابن أبي شيبة المصنف لابن أبي شيبة المصنف لابن أبي شيبة, and here is the link. The famous Ibn Abi Shayba, volume 4 on page 354. المصنف لابن أبي شيبة, page 354. المصنف لابن أبي شيبة. We have a hadith. I have to highlight. I didn't highlight it yet, so I downloaded this book recently. That's the hadith number. Okay, that's the hadith number 6383. And on the next page, so that's where it starts, and then it continues on the next page. Here, this part I did highlight, so I was only able to highlight the next page. I didn't have enough time that day. So page 355, the hadith continues, and you see, guys, if we scroll down, the hadith is sahih. We don't use daif, guys. We don't use daif. Sahih. Okay. The hadith continues. Rob, what does it say? Well, guess what? I have a beautiful English translation. So there are two hadiths. I'm talking specifically about the long one here. This one is hadith is sahih. Okay. Narrated Anas bin Malik. A female slave came to Umar bin al-Khattab. He knew her through some of the immigrants or the Ansar. She was wearing a jilbab, a cloak, which veiled her. So this is talking about what? A slave girl. A female slave, a slave girl, okay? She was covered. He asked her, have you been freed? Omar, the filthy Omar, Caliph Omar, said to her, have you been freed? Are you a free woman or are you a slave? She said, no. He said, what about the jilbab? Why are you wearing a jilbab, a cover? Why are you covering up? Why are you covering your face? You get the idea, right? Pull it down off your head now or else. The jilbab is only for free women, not for you. So guys, slave girls must be always naked from the belly button up, completely naked. So the melons should be, dancing up, down, left, right when you walk, right? Doing, boing, boing. That's how the freed women were walking around, slave women were walking around. So he didn't want her to cover up because she's not free. Covering up is only for the Muslim woman, as you noticed. The jilbab is only for free women from among the believing women. So you must be a Muslimah to cover up. You have to be half naked. Your melons should be outside. Set them free. Set them free. Show me the melons, baby. Omar said, show me the melons, baby. So he came at her. It's not enough to remove her head covering. He came at her with a whip and struck her on her head. Respect for women, guys. Islam respects women until she removed the head covering. Do you see it? Do you see what he whipped her like a dog. He whipped her like a dog. This is the beauty of Islam. This is the respect for women in Islam. And specifically the respect for female slaves. Guys, if it wasn't for the United Nations, the UN, if it wasn't for the United Nations, and specifically in 1962, literally a couple decades ago, if the United Nations did not force Saudi Arabia, Mecca, the Saudi government, the authorities, to abolish slavery in 1962, you could now go to Mecca and buy to Mecca, Medina. You can go buy to the, we call it Suq al-Nukhasa, the slave markets, the famous slave markets, and buy yourself a nice slave. Buy yourself a nice slave. So you should thank the United Nations, the West, for forcing the Saudi authorities, the Saudi kingdom, to abolish slavery, the slave markets. You see how beautiful Islam is, guys? If it wasn't for the West, actually, the West forced morals on Islam when it comes to slavery. Yet these people have the audacity to attack the slavery in the Old Testament. The slavery in the Old Testament is far different from what Muslims understand what slavery is. Women that are slaves must show their breasts. They are not allowed to uncover. They are not allowed to cover up. Often they are completely naked too. If you look at the videos, there are very old videos, guys, that's circling on YouTube. I don't want to play the videos to get the live stream bananaed. But there are videos on YouTube where you can see before 1962 how the slave markets in, let's say, Saudi Arabia looked like. How you could go there and even buy humans. Humans. And even in secret, guys, in secret, you still can buy slaves in secret. So it's not completely abolished by the West. Because the Western countries don't always, they don't always keep an eye what's going on in these countries, in these filthy Muslim countries. But officially, slavery in the Islamic countries, it's forbidden, it's abolished officially, according to the books. Hey, Brother James, كيفك حبيبي? Salam al-Masih. Divine Mercy Apologetics. Do me a favor, guys, subscribe to our brother James here. Divine Mercy Apologetics. Dear brother. Give him some love, give him some support. Meth inside. You can literally go to YouTube, type in slave markets, Saudi Arabia, before it's abolished, and you'll find it. I can't play the video. Forgive me. It will, my live stream will get bananas, especially the TikTok one. Right? So again, the West forced Saudi Arabia, the Saudi government, the Saudi authorities to stop slave markets. All right? So yeah, not only beating, but slaves, buying, selling slaves. And we know that even Muhammad traded Safiya. He wanted to buy Safiya from his boyfriend, Dahya al-Kalbi. Remember, Momo bought Safiya, the Jewish, basically princess. He bought Safiya, he traded Safiya from Dahya al-Kalbi, the boyfriend of Muhammad. Dahya al-Kalbi, sorry if I'm butchering the name, but you get the idea. Who cares? Momo bought Safiya from Dahya. Okay. By trading her with multiple slaves. Because she was a princess, right? She was a Jewish princess, basically, of her village. Yeah. Imagine. And literally, after unaliving her father, her uncles, her brothers, immediately the same night he raped her. It keeps freezing is from your side. No issues here. From your side, brother. You need to refresh or buy yourself a better internet connection. Any Muslim? Is there any Muslim? Tap the screen, smash the like button, guys. Come on, baby. Jarvier, it's you, not us. Yeah, if you want to find something on YouTube, come on, guys. Is it really that hard to use the search engine? You want me to do all the work for you guys? Come on. Regarding the topic of hit me, baby, all the time, the beating of women in Islam, in Bukhari 5825. 5825. Narrated Ikrama. Rifa divorced his wife. So a man divorced his wife, whereupon Abdul Rahman bin Zubair al-Quradi married her. So this divorced woman got married to another man. Aisha said that the lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her, Aisha, of her husband and showed her a green spot on her skin caused by beating. If.
Emotional damage.
So this woman who got married to a new husband, when she came to complain to Aisha and Muhammad, Aisha saw that she has a huge green spot on her skin from beating. Green spot on her skin from the beating by the new husband. He was beating her into a bloody pulp, clearly, right? Green spot, imagine. It was the habit of the ladies to support each other. So when Momo came, Aisha said, Aisha, have not seen any woman suffering. Oof, I thought there is respect in Islam for women. No, women are not humans in Islam. Women are animals in Islam. Yes, you heard it correctly. I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing Muslim woman. In other words, look, Aisha said, her skin is greener than her clothes. So the Sahaba were doing what? They were playing hide and seek with their wives. But at the same time, they were beating them to a bloody pulp. And even their skin were more green than the clothes of the woman. They were using the woman like a punching bag, brother. A punching bag has nothing on the Muslim woman. So I always find it fascinating, guys. Rob Christian, find it fascinating when a Muslim woman calls on in the live stream and she wants to defend Islam and Muhammad. A woman in Islam, right? In Islam is like a chicken who's defending KFC. And that's my line, by the way. You kuffar, you Christians stole it from me. I will sue all of you. I will send you copyright strikes if you use it. Yeah, that's my line. I invented it. Yes, you heard it correctly. And I love it that people are using the same sentence. Yeah, guys, I was the first guy who started using it, and people, are using it on social media a lot. And I love it, guys. Keep using it. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm joking. It is what it is. A woman in Islam is like a chicken defending KFC. Yeah. A woman in Islam, a Muslim woman, is like a chicken who's defending KFC. Sorry for the typos, man. Any Muslim? any Muslim woman who wants to come up, because Muslim men are not anymore in Islam. We have only women in Islam. There are no real men left in Islam. And I have to say it on every live stream, because a Muslim man who loves his prophet should come up and defend the honor of this false prophet who allowed Muslim husbands to beat their wives, and even the skin turned greener than the clothes, according to Aisha. Aisha speaking, not Rob Christian. Okay. When Abdul Rahman heard it, if we continue reading, heard that his wife had gone to the prophet. So guys, Muhammad is listening. Muhammad is listening to the complaints of this woman who was beaten into a bloody pulp. And even her clothes are greener, not greener than her skin, but the skin is greener than her clothes. Okay. So Muhammad was there and he was listening. Let's see if he's going to rebuke the husband. Let's see. He came. So the man came to the prophet. So the prophet is listening. Okay. And he's the judge, supposedly here. She said, by Allah, I have done nothing wrong to him, but he's impotent. The guy, his penis is not working. The guy's penis is not working. And he's useless to me. So she's complaining about the new husband, right, guys? Basically, she wants to go back to her previous husband. Okay? Holding and showing the fringe of her garment, Abdurrahman said, by Allah, Wallah ya Rasulullah, she has told a lie. She's lying. My wife is lying. My wife is lying to you, ya Rasulullah. I'm very strong, very sahih between my pants, brother. I'm very strong. My banana is working, brother. Very strong, like horsey. Adrian! Yeah, he's like Rocky Balboa, brother. He is the Rocky Balboa of the 7th century. Rocky Balboa. I'm very strong like a horse. I've 80 horsepower in my pants, brother. Yeah, very strong. And can satisfy my wife, her, but she's disobedient. So, 434 allows me to beat her, ya Rasulullah. Now let's see. Let us see if the Prophet, if Momo will rebuke this husband who's beating his wife. Let us see if Momo will rebuke him for beating his wife. Let's see if the Prophet will allow this man to continue or stop beating his wife for her supposedly being disobedient. She doesn't want to sleep. Guys, do you see what disobedient mean here? Do you see what disobedient mean here in the context? It means, I don't want to have schmecks with you anymore. That's what she's basically saying to her husband, right? I don't want to have schmecks with you anymore. Peep with you. Okay? Yeah. That's what it means. You see? In the context, 434 of the Quran is very clear. Smash the like button, guys. 434 on the like button, brother. Because the like button is disobedient. The like button is being disobedient. Smash it.
Rob, we have Muslim on the stage waiting if you want.
Yeah, okay, let him come. Let him come. Allah jabak. Come. Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo. Welcome. Allah jabak. Fi shahri Ramadan. Welcome.
Okay, so I just wanted to point out, right? She told the prophet, or I'm not familiar with the hadith, but I read it. She told the prophet that he was impotent, not that he didn't want to have that she didn't want to have sex with him. And he came with his 2 sons to prove that he wasn't impotent, because like he literally says it in the end that they look alike, right? Okay. The sons look like the dad. So her claiming that he was impotent wasn't that they weren't having sex. She claimed that he was impotent. She wanted to go back.
Hello? Are you okay, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Can we have a back and forth, or is it only...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Next time, brother, if you... I think you are raised good by your parents. You sound reasonable. So next time, brother, whenever you join somebody's house or somebody's Discord server or a live stream and we're giving you a stage, say hello, introduce yourself like a normal human being. If you are not a human being, that's a different story. Okay. If you are claiming to be a human being, say hello, how are you, Rob Christian? You know, we are humans.
Look, I was
I'm not here to
just
bite
very
you.
irritated. Look, I was just very irritated on the way like you're portraying the prophet, and I'm clearly trying to point out that that's not what was being said.
Okay.
Like if you actually
did you
look at
even
it,
get
like
okay? Slow down.
yeah,
Brother,
go ahead,
slow
go
down.
ahead, go ahead.
What was my point by showing this hadith? What was my point? Why did I
You
show
literally,
this hadith? If you
but
listen,
did you not say that she didn't want to have sex with him? But that's not what's being said. That's why I'm
listen to my
frustrated.
question. Listen to my question.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I bring this hadith up?
You were trying to prove which surah was it? Can you say the surah again?
434. The topic is beating women. Beating women. So my point, let me repeat my brother. Can you stop talking so you can hear me? If you are not hearing, you will not understand the question. So try to slow down. Hold your camel, brother, for a second. Listen to what I want to say. My main point is why I brought Bukhari 5825 on the screen is that did Muhammad, your prophet, did he say to the man to stop beating his wife into a bloody pulp, or did he say to him continue the beating? That's the point of me bringing the hadith up. Answer, please.
Okay. In that exact surah, right? If you look at the previous ayats, right?
Brother, can you answer the
Number
question?
one.
Can you answer the question? I'm not talking about the ayah now.
Yeah, but it's not.
I'm talking about this
just,
hadith. I'm talking about the hadith on the screen. You can see it. It's in front of you. Again,
okay, I will
repeat my question one more time, brother. Don't waste my time.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did your prophet allow the husband, command the husband, allow the husband to continue beating his wife? And even the skin of his wife is greener than her clothes, Aisha said. Look, Aisha said, look, this is Aisha talking, not me. Look, Aisha said, her skin is greener than her clothes. Why? Because she was being beaten by her husband, right? You're with me, right?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. If you read this hadith, does it say that Muhammad forced the man, the husband, to stop beating his wife? Yes or no? Go ahead.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to read it over again real quick.
Okay. Read it, brother. Read it. Let me drop the link for you one more time. For everyone.
No, I'm reading it. I'm reading it, yeah.
Does Muhammad, does the Prophet, after the entire hadith, reading the entire hadith, does he say, listen, okay, let me cast judgment. Yeah. You are not impotent. You have sons from her. Did Muhammad say to him, stop beating her? Or did he say to him, you and your wife go taste each other's
Basically
juice.
what I was trying to say was you were saying that she didn't want to have sex with him, right? You said that previously in the live. What I was trying to say was that was not what she was saying. She was saying that he was impotent, as if he cannot have.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's assume that the woman is lying. She doesn't like him. She doesn't love him. She wants to go to her previous husband, because the context, it starts with that she was divorced. Okay, she was divorced and she married another man. This man here. Okay, this man, this new husband is beating her, and even her skin is greener than her clothes. Aisha said, look, her skin is greener than her clothes. Okay, the new husband is beating her. Question, did Muhammad say to the man, stop beating your wife? Yes or no? Answer, please.
It's not in the hadith, but what I was trying to say was the fact that she said that the man cannot have children.
Forget about that. Forget about that part. I don't care about that part. My topic is beating. Beating. Hit me, baby, all the time. Or did Muhammad say don't hit her?
And at the end of the day, Islam doesn't even teach that you should be beating your wives.
Really?
It doesn't teach that.
Have you read 434?
Okay. Yes, I have. And did you read the previous ayats before that? Like ayat 32?
Before we go there, can you, for the love of your prophet, if you love your prophet, can you, before we go there, before you run we will go there. Don't worry. Can you answer my question? Did Muhammad say to him, stop beating her? Or did he say to him, let her taste your juice, asilatuki, and you must taste her juice? Or did he say to him, stop beating her? What was it? Continue reading. The hadith is on the screen. Continue reading. What did Muhammad say?
He didn't say not to beat her.
Let's read together. Let's read together.
Okay,
Slow down.
Okay,
Let's read together.
Go ahead.
Okay. Allah's messenger said to her, if that's your intention, then know that it's unlawful for you to remarry. So she is not allowed to remarry Rif'a, so the previous husband, unless, so this is about the previous and the new husband, unless the new husband, Abdul Rahman, that she's currently married to, has beep with you. If you go to the Arabic, literally it says he must taste her vagina juice and she must taste his semen. That's what the Arabic says, by the way. So this is a false translation. Okay, this part here is false translation. The Arabic says asilatuki. Okay, so she must and he must. Okay, that's what it says. Then
okay, cool.
Yeah, imagine this is a prophet of God talking. Your prophet, this is your prophet talking, and you claim that he's a prophet. Cool. Look, if you don't believe me, here's the Arabic. Look. Don't say Arabic like, okay? Here. Usay latiki. What does usay latiki mean? Your juice, your vagina juice. Okay, beautiful. This is the prophet, guys, the prophet of Islam. Aywa. This is the perfect example for mankind to follow. Yeah. The pattern of conduct.
I've never personally like seen that part because again, I'm not claiming to be like
you're only
super
Muslim
knowledgeable.
I know you Muslims who don't speak Arabic. This is why I don't consider you to be a real Muslim because you don't know Arabic. Okay, so let's
I don't know Arabic.
Forget
I know
about
how to read Arabic and I read the
whatnot.
of the Quran.
The fluids, the sexual fluids. Forget about it. I am asking you. I don't care for that. For this moment, I don't care about the filthy language of your prophet, the explicit language of your prophet. I care about, did Muhammad say to him, don't beat her, or did he say, continue beating her? What was the answer?
He didn't say, did he say continue beating her?
Did he say no?
Did he say continue beating her?
Did he say don't beat
I'm
her?
asking you, in this hadith, did he say continue beating her? Because in the Quran, it says to strike the wife. And after that, in the next ayat, it says get a family member to mediate the problem. That's why I was trying to tell you, if you look at the previous ayats, before you just pick out that one, strike, they're beating their wives, it tells you there's a structure to it.
Okay.
It's not just you beat your wives and then that's it.
You're done?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of abrogation?
Yes, I've heard of abrogation.
It's abrogated. It's abrogated. Did you know that? No, you didn't. Didn't you? You didn't. Guess what?
What do you mean abrogated? How do you know it's abrogated?
Because we have books of scholars who wrote books of abrogation. We have the tafsir, right? Did you check it out? No, you didn't, but I did. So
no, I haven't.
434 is the one that stands strong. Muslim husbands, chapter 434, Muslim husbands, if they fear, let us now go to the Quran. So you didn't answer the question. It's okay. What can we expect from Muslims? You didn't do your research. So I have to teach you your Quran and the abrogation. But no problem. 434, look. Is this a fi'al amr? Yes or no? Is Allah commanding husbands to beat their wives? وَضْرِبُهُنَّ? Is this a fi'al amr? Yes or no?
Wait, give me a second. What's the surah again?
434. You don't know your Quran, man. And you think you can teach me Quran?
Yeah, I know the names. Give me a second. Hold on. 4.
Guys, this guy doesn't know anything about abrogation, by the way. An-nasikh wal-mansukh. You don't know that there's something called abrogation in the Quran? No answer. Did you ever hear of abrogation, my friend?
Yeah, I've heard of abrogation, but recently. But
recently,
like what I was trying to, what I was trying to say though, what I was trying to say though,
Muslim. So you're part-time Muslim, now you're slowly becoming a real Muslim.
Okay, what I was trying to say was, you're saying that Islam teaches, the Prophet Muhammad taught that you have to strike your wives. What I was
Yeah,
trying to say
the
was,
moment.
if you actually look at the context of it, there's a structure to it. You have to be fair to your wife. It's not just, oh, you have to be the
brother,
control them.
read. But those, meaning wives in context. You see your translators putting everything between brackets. What is between brackets is not there, by the way. So if, let me do this, look. Poop by the translator. Poop by the translator. Poop by the translator. You see, this is all of this is poop. So I have to remove the poop from your Quran. The translators are literally pooping in the Quran. So let's read it now. But those from whom you fear, only fear. They didn't do it yet. So the wives did not do. They are not disobedient yet. Nushuzahun, right? If you fear, literally here is the Arabic fear, by the way, here. If you only fear, let's say, brother, you're smelling that your wife, I'm smelling it in the air. You're smelling that your wife is going to be disobedient to you. She didn't do the act yet of disobedience. You are allowed, Allah commands you, not allowed, commands you to beat her. Did you know that? Beat her. وَاضْرِبُهُنَّ.
Does it say beat or does it say strike?
Yes. Beat.
It says beat.
Yes.
You're saying you have to beat. Okay,
yes.
So where is it?
Beat.
Or does it say strike? It says strike right there.
Okay, let me remove the poop. Any Arabic speaker knows what beating means. That's what it means.
Yeah, but you're look, strike
beat
them.
I'm
looking at the translation. I'm looking at the actual translation, not just you saying what it means.
Brother, hold on. Did the Quran came in down in Arabic or English with this filth on the screen that I have to remove every second? You see how much filth I removed already? So yes, it says beat them. Here.
You just wiped out the translation in English.
Because
I'm not okay. Anyone can just say what Arabic
brother,
words.
I'm a native Arabic speaker.
Can I ask you? Okay, can I ask you a question?
Do you want me to beat you and insult you? No, you don't want me to do that.
Because can I ask you a question?
Let me finish.
Yeah.
If I say to you, tridni adrubak, do you want me to beat you? No, that would not be human and civilized for me. But your Quran is not civilized. Your Quran comes from a caveman. What kind of woman should be beaten, bro? If you beat a dog, question. Now, as we speak, if you beat a dog on the streets, what will they do to you? Will they do this to you? Yes. They will give you a citizen arrest. What about beating your wife, the mother of your precious children, on the streets? You think someone would come to you and stop you? Yes. But Quran commands you to beat your wife.
Can I ask you that question?
Can you answer the question? Would you
Arabic
allow?
Words, do they have multiple meanings?
Let's see. Do you live? Hold on, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brother. Let me ask you a question. Do you live in the West?
Yeah.
If someone beats a dog on the streets, how many people will jump on him and give him a citizen arrest? Many, right? What about if you see a man beating a 5 feet tall woman? Would you, if you're a man, or other men who are watching, would they stop him from beating his wife on the streets? Beating her to a complete bloody pulp? They would stop him, right? Thank you. But guess what? Allah commands you to beat your disobedient wife. So who has better morality? Who has better morality? Who has better morality? Us humans in 2026 who will give someone a citizen arrest for beating a dog, let alone a woman on the streets, or Allah who claims to be God of Islam and the false prophet Muhammad.
So then why didn't the Quran does it say you have to be just to your wife if we have to be beating them? What I was trying to say was, do Arabic words, what am I trying to say? Do Arabic words have more than one meaning?
Well,
if you read out an Arabic word, is it possible that would have more than one meaning?
Beat is beat, no.
Beat is beat? Can you show me that?
In the context, in the siyaq of the jumla, literally, وَضْرِبُونَ means literally beat them.
So then why is the English translation say strike, not beat?
You know what?
Why does all English translations say strike and not beat?
Why did Allah not send down the Quran in English, brother? Allah, are you there, Allah? No, Allah never talks to humans. If specifically, he didn't talk to Muhammad. That's very strange.
Was
But
the
anyway,
was the Bible translated in
let me
English?
tell you something. Let me tell you
Was it
something.
even
Why did
was it even
Allah,
in Hebrew?
brother,
Like, what are you talking
are we going
about?
to play the game Arabic English now? I thought that
Okay,
the Quran
well,
came down in
okay,
Arabic, not in English.
what I'm trying to say is this, right? I'm trying to say all the English translations say strike. You're saying beat, right?
Okay. Let me
The
ask you a
translation says strike.
question. Let me
And
ask you a
Arabic words
question.
have multiple
Let me
meanings.
ask you a question, Mr. Translation.
Okay, go
I will
ahead.
call you Mr.
Go ahead.
Translation. Did Allah send down the Quran in English, Swahili, Chinese, or in Arabic?
Arabic.
Is it my problem that you don't know Arabic? Or is it your problem? You are the Muslim, not me. Why do you want to make your problem? Yeah, you illiterate in Arabic. You're illiterate in Arabic. Why do you want to make your problem my problem? Is it? It's not my problem. It's yours.
My issue with this is that you're saying a word that's not even in the translation.
I promise you, if you learn Arabic, you're not going to stay 1 second in Islam. Because why would someone, a native Arabic speaker like me, not accept Islam? Ask yourself this question. Because I see the filth in the false English translations. Do you want me to show you? Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
Okay, give me an example with that specific word.
Okay. Let me give you an example of why you should never trust any English translation created by Muslims.
I'm telling you about that word. If you can show me an example, right? I want you to pull up the example of that word being beat.
Can you hold your camel for a second?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hold your camel for a second, then I will show you. But hold your camel for a second.
Okay.
Look, let me show you why you should never ever trust any English translation created by Muslims, because you Muslims are a bunch of liars, and I'm going to prove it. Watch. You Muslims are a bunch of liars, and I will show you why you should never ever trust any Muslim with an English translation. Watch. Watch. Here is why. Here is why. Look at the screen. English is on the left and the Arabic is on the right. This is in the story in the context of a man coming to Muhammad and trying to come clean that he committed fornication with a woman. Adultery with a woman, fornication with a woman. And Muhammad asks him, did you F her? In English, it says intercourse. The Arabic is very explicit. Your prophet using the F word. Aniktaha. Let me type the word. Any Arabic speaker knows what the word naik is. He says, aniktaha. Did you F her? Your prophet uses literally the F word. Because you Muslims are filthy people who are dishonest, you say sexual intercourse. The Arabic doesn't say sexual intercourse. The Arabic says F her aniktaha ya ma'az. Qala aniktaha. You see why?
Wait a second. But like, it's the same meaning?
Same meaning. So when I say to you, brother.
Okay, look, whoa. What do you, okay, wait a second.
Brother,
if I'm like,
hold on.
Okay, I'm trying to give you an example, right? I'm trying to give you an example.
Hold on. Don't give me examples. I don't want examples. I'm showing you this. Why did I show you this? Because you're all over the place, brother. I like how you do the monkey dance on my live stream. I'm showing you this to show you that you cannot trust your English translations because Quran, Islam, Hadiths are in Arabic, not in English. But when you Muslims translate, you are dishonest, like the same God that you worship who claim to be the best of deceivers. When you translate the ayah, you translated to what? To the best of planners. The Arabic is very clear. The Arabic is clear. It's using the word makr. Makirin. Khairul makirin. Chapter 354. You Muslims are very, very disrespectful towards your Quran, and you're always using taqiyya and lie to people like you who don't speak Arabic. So my question is simple. Why would you trust English translations while you Muslims lie? Why would you do that? Go learn Arabic. Okay. This is why I call you a fraud. You're not a real Muslim, brother.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is it not the same meaning?
When I
intercourse
say,
and having like you saying okay, intercourse, right? Intercourse is having sex, right? If I'm like, yo, I had intercourse with my wife, I fucked my wife, is it not the same thing?
hey, you're trying to get my live stream banned. Go down. Yalla? Why you so filthy, bro? You see, guys, I'm giving him a stage. He's trying to get my live stream banned. He just said it. He's like his prophet. Did you hear it? You see, guys, what kind of people follow Muhammad? I'm giving you a stage and you want to get my live stream banned by using the word. Guys, the point is not, I'm showing you, I don't care about the actual action. I don't care. I'm showing you that you Muslims are filthy liars, just like your prophet and Allah, because you cannot translate correctly. You need to always sugarcoat the translation. I don't care if the meaning is the same. I care what your prophet explicitly said. Your prophet said to another man, did you F that woman? What kind of man says that? But anyway, I don't care about the filthy language of your prophet. We know how filthy Muhammad is. We don't care if the action means the same. We care about the idea that you Muslims cannot translate. You Muslims are a bunch of liars and deceivers, and you just proved that you use the same filthy language like your prophet. Because, the tree does not fall far from the apple. Brother. The tree does not fall far from the apple. You follow a nasty prophet because you are nasty like your prophet. And you're trying to get my live stream banned. Disgusting human being that you are. Of course, ChatGPT is more honest, Tyson. Brother Tyson, ChatGPT is way more honest than any Muslim who is translating, of course. And the word is not nikah, EMB Maxim. The word is naik. Okay? Aniktaha, the verb form. This is not nikah. This is the actual street word, okay? The guy's getting my live stream banned. You Christians are creative, man. Look. This is a woman, guys, in Islam who's trying to defend KFC. You see it? This is what a woman is who is trying to defend Islam and is a Muslim woman in Islam. Because you are literally defending beating of women, being called qahwa, we showed it the other day, being compared to dogs and donkeys, and even the women in the 7th century used to come and complain about being beaten, and their skin is more green than their clothes. Yet Muslims of today want to tell us, you should not beat women. You are better than your husband. You're better than the Sahaba. You're better than Allah. Remember, in the streets, you filthy creatures that you are, since you are Muslims, I don't consider you to be humans. I'm going to be honest. You Muslims are not humans, because if you beat a dog on the streets, you're going to get a citizen arrest. But you Muslims, well, if you follow your Quran, your Allah commands you to beat your wives. Because you know your women are even lower than dogs. Because if anyone beats a dog on the streets, he's going to get a citizen arrest. But you Muslims, husbands, beat your wives because you know Allah commands you to do that the moment you fear disobedience. Chapter 434. Oh, brother, it does not mean beat. It does not mean beat. Yes, it does mean beat. Darb. Any Arabic speaker knows that what the meaning of darb, daraba, means. Darb. Daraba, beat. Go learn Arabic. Is it, guys, is trying to make his problem, my problem. The guy doesn't know Arabic. The guy doesn't know Arabic. Is that my problem? Is that my problem? Look. Donkey who doesn't know Arabic. What can we do? All of you Muslims are yafurs. Hit. Look, this is the Google browser. What does it say there? Smack, flog. Yeah, woman is a dog. Does it say beat there? Beat? Yes, it does. Hit, beat. You see it? Darb. Beat. Brother, why the English translation? Well, because you Muslims are a bunch of liars. Hello? Ding dong. You Muslims are a bunch of liars when you translate your Quran. Look, guys, if we go back to the ayah, did you see how many times I had to remove? Here, the Arabic doesn't say that. This word is not in the Arabic. You Muslims are lying. Finally? Where does it say finally, you disgusting liars? Huh? Aywa. There you go. You get the idea. Filthy, trashy Muslims. What can we do? Any Muslim wants to come up? Any Muslim? You see, I don't consider you to be Muslims if you don't know Arabic. I will say it. I always said it. You Muslims are only wannabes if you don't speak Arabic. Islam is an Arabic cult created by an Arab. You're not Arabs. Pakistanis, Afghanistanis. Look, here is even a classical dictionary created by Muslims. Almaani.com. Look. Do you see it? Do you see it? Why the English? Well, you Muslims are lying. You Muslims are a bunch of liars. Do you see it? Do you see it? Does it say that, Rob, in the English translation? Yeah. Disgusting liars. What can we expect? Here is the link for the classical dictionary in front of you. It doesn't say that. It's clobbering time. Hook smash. It means beat the crap out. Lord have mercy. Guys, you must be a true, let me say it as it is, because people know me. I will never ever be political correct towards Islam and Muhammad. I will say things as they are. You must be a true son of Satan. You must be a true son of Satan to follow Islam in 2026. You must be a true son of Satan, the father of lies, to be a Muslim in 2026, knowing that your daddy is allowed to smash your mommy. And even the skin is greener than her clothes. The hadith is very, very clear. Did Muhammad say no, don't beat him? No. Muhammad could have said, don't beat your wife. No, Muhammad said, go taste her juice and let him taste your juice. Usaylatuki. Literally, guys, he must taste the juice. Here, in this hadith. Muhammad is commanding the man and the woman to taste each other juices. Muhammad didn't say, go, do not beat her. Muhammad could have said, stop beating your wife. Muhammad didn't. Because in Islam, it's a fi'al amr, it's a command to beat your disobedient wife. The moment you just only fear. This is the essential part, guys. Fear. If you fear that she's going to be disobedient. Takhafu. Takhafuna. Takhafu. Takhafuna. If you fear. She didn't do the action yet. But if you as a husband just fear that she's going to do it, she did not do it yet, you can already beat her. Because Allah commands you to beat her. Allah wants you to treat your wife as an animal, a dog on the streets. You see, guys, I said it, and I'll keep saying it. A dog is on a higher level than a woman in Islam. Because dogs, if you beat a dog, but you cannot enter a Muslim house and say to the husband, do not beat your wife. Allah commands me to beat my wife. Who are you? Who are you? Allah commands me to beat my wife. So who are you? Right? Right? Remember, a woman is half-brained in Islam. Half-brained. ناقصة العقل ودين. She is literally deficient. Brain deficient. There are brain cells missing. She's half of the man in Islam. Look. Don't take my words for it, guys. Look, here is another hadith. Let me show you all the hadiths that I have about beating. Look, guys. Let's read. We're only going to read, Akhwan. Only reading here. We don't do more, only read. Sunan ibn Majah, hadith number 1986. Sunan ibn Majah, 1986. It was narrated that Ibn Qais said, I was a guest at the home of Umar, the filthy Umar. You gotta, the bisexual Umar. Remember, we did a live show and we proved that Umar used to be sodomized in his anus. That Umar, yes. Umar loved being sodomized in his anus. I was a guest at the home of Umar one night. Umar. So this is in the house of who? Umar. And in the middle of the night, Umar, went and hit his wife. And I separated them. When he went to bed, he said to me, let's see what Umar said. وَأَشْعَدْ, learn from me something that I heard from Muhammad. Who said it? Muhammad. Qutham. A man should not be asked why he did what? The translation says strike. The translation says strike. Did Muhammad say strike? No, beat. You see? Do you see why I told you you're not a real Muslim if you don't know Arabic? Here, suddenly they are honest again. Beat. Does it say beat? Yes. Don't ask why. Never ask a man. Never ever ask a Muslim husband why he is beat his wife. Does it say that or not? Does it say that? And who said it? Muhammad. Muhammad said it. A man, a husband in Islam, should not be asked why he beats his wife. Does it say beat? It does. Do you see it? Next he will say, it doesn't say beat. It doesn't say beat. Mo said, it doesn't say beat. Yes, it does. It does. And guess what? It's the same word. It's the same word. Same word. Yadribu. Look, guys. This is the hadith that you see on the screen. Here is the word. Yadribu. Wadribuhun. Same word. Same word. Same verb. Uh-oh. He said it does not mean beat. Yes, it does. And the hadith is very, very clear. Beat. Muhammad said, a man, a husband in Islam, should not be asked why he beat his wife. Why he beat his wife. Again, why he beats his wife.
Emotional damage.
يخرب بيتكم. Go learn Arabic, man. You want to be Muslims. You Pakistani, Afghanistani, you want to be Muslims. Stop acting like Arabs. You're not Arabs. This religion is not yours and it will never be. So stop pretending to know Arabic. We are here and we will expose your ignorance. You want to be Arabs. You want to be Muslims. You're not Muslims. I will never call a non-Arabic speaking Muslim a real Muslim. Never. Because without knowing Arabic, you can't be a Muslim. You are dependent on false English translations. But sometimes, guys, we have the luxury that they keep forgetting to do taqiyya. In this case, the translator on sunnah.com forgot to do taqiyya. The translator forgot to do taqiyya in this hadith. He forgot. Why doesn't it say beat? Yes, it does say beat. Yeah, and my TikTok live stream went down, guys. I flagged the live stream. And nobody told me that. Oh, I even got banned. I got banned. They falsely flagged me, guys. They falsely flagged me and it got banned. Wow. The live stream got banned. Let's see how many days I lost. I will lose this main account. It's okay, man. What can you expect? Cowards. Muslims are cowards and terrified donkeys. You Muslims are terrified, cowardice donkeys. That's what you are. Yeah, the live stream went down. It's okay, brother. It's okay, brother. It's okay, brother. It's okay. March 6th, I'm going to go live again. I appealed it, but let's see. March 6th. Live stream is banned. So my account, I cannot live stream until March 6th. Imagine. They are so terrified of me on TikTok, guys, that they always need to falsely flag. Yeah. In 3 days again. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Don't worry. Be happy. That means, guys, we're doing a terrific job. Imagine if they don't try to silence me. Again, imagine if they don't try to silence the Rob Christian, one of the most dangerous people on the planet who exposes this cult of Muhammad, the cult of Satan himself, the father of lies. This religion cannot survive. It cannot handle critique. It can always thrive only through infiltration, lies, taqiyya, and deception. This cult is so daif. This demonic cult of Satan is so daif, so weak, that it can only thrive or either on ignorance, scare tactics, and false flagging by trying to silence people. You don't speak Arabic. Why doesn't it say strike? Is that my problem that you Muslims lie in your English translations? Is that my mistake? Does it say beat? Yes, it says beat. Is this the same word? Yes, it's the same word. Yadrob, daraba, darb. It's the same word in the Quran. 434. So guys, what I need you to do, Christians, 434 plus this hadith, when they ever lie about the word yadribuhun, wadribuhun, daraba, darb. You get the idea. Here is the word literally in the bottom, this part here. Do not ask a man why you are beating your wife. This part here, okay? This part. Okay? Muhammad said, do not ask a man why he's beating his wife. Okay? You're with me, right, guys? Do you see how amazing our live streams are? Glory to Christ. May the Lord use us mightily. They cannot do taqiyya here. We are immune. Rob Christian, you're John Wick. You're the boogeyman. The mu'mins cannot refute you, Rob. Sister Juliet Abraham, I love you, dear sister. Man, what an amazing team we have, huh, guys? This team, our team, guys, is sahih. We're not daif. We have a sahih team on YouTube and on TikTok and on Discord. Sahih team. Sahih team. Edmonds and Rob Christian, man. We are a team, man. And of course, don't forget about the audience and the people who are supporting us financially. All of you guys, all of us, we're a team. But please come back more often and share the link more often, guys. I need your help. I cannot do this on my own. We need your help. Share. Download our videos. They are for free. You don't need to ask my permission, guys. My videos are yours. Whenever I go live, whenever I upload a video, my videos are yours. My teaching is yours. Consider it yours. The videos, the links, the sources, all the books are yours. And here's, by the way, before I forget, here is the classical dictionary too. almaani.com. Classical dictionary. You see it? Beat. Guys, it's time to rise up. Teach your children. Educate yourself first. Warn your children against this demonic cult that allows you to beat women. Commands you actually to beat women. But today, on the streets, we would stop someone who is beating a dog. So what about beating a 5 feet woman, let's say? But in Islam, Allah commands you to do that. Chapter 4, ayah 34. And you're not even allowed to ask why. Do not ask a husband why he's beating his wife to a bloody pulp. Omar was beating his wife. Omar beat his wife. And I have more, guys. Here's another hadith. Watch. Here is another hadith. Guys, I want you to collect all the sources today. It's time. Wake up. Rise up. Sources are in front of you. And here is the link. Jesus is Lord. Amen. And Muhammad is a fraud, my friend. Jesus is Lord. The King of Kings. And Muhammad is a fraud. Sunan ibn Majah, hadith number 1985. Let's read. The Prophet said, do not beat the female slaves of Allah. So do not beat women. The women. Watch this. Guys, female slaves means literally women. Okay? Women. Sometimes you see they try to confuse you. Be careful, guys. Be careful. This is talking about women in particular. Okay? The women of Allah. Women, in other words. Then Omar came to the Prophet and said, the filthy Prophet said, Ulala ya Rasulallah, the women, do you see the women? Have become bold towards their husbands. So you see, guys, here it's talking about the wives, the Muslim wives, the free Muslim women. Did you catch it? I want you to take notes. Don't let the translation fool you. They will always try to fool you. This is about Muslim women, wives. You're with me, right, guys? Hello? You're with me, right? You're with me. Beating the woman. Okay? Ulala ya Rasulullah. The women have become bold towards their husbands. So order the... Does it say beating? Yeah, they even... You see, guys, what they do? Do you see what they do? Do you see what they do? The filthy liars, they put a space here. Do you see it? So you won't find the hadith easy. Do you see it? When you're not an Arabic speaker, do you see it? What they do, guys? Filthy sons of Satan. So order, Ya Rasulullah, to beat them. It doesn't say beat. Like, Ya Rob Christian. Rob, it does not say beat. That's what she said moments ago. It does not say beat. That's what she said. Well, it does say beat. Twice over, I showed you not one, but two different hadith. This is the first hadith. Sunan ibn Majah, 1986, and Sunan ibn Majah, 1985. Aywa, does it say beat? Yes, it does. And they were what? Beaten. It does not say beat. Speaking from Cave, Hira. It does not say beat. Beat. You disgusting liars. It does say beat. Do you see it? Do you see it? What Muhammad said? Go beat them. Now look, let's continue. Then many women went around to the family of Muhammad. So the women started to complain. They are getting, you guys, the women are complaining for being beaten like, Mike Tyson when he's, beating his opponents, round one, using them as a punching bag. Literally, guys, the Muslim husbands were beating their wives like punching bags. So the women started to complain. They came to the house of Muhammad, the houses of Muhammad. The next day, Momo, the filthy Momo, said, last night, 70, not one, not two, but 70 women came to complain. They came complaining about their husbands beating them. Rob, it doesn't say beat. Rob Christian, it doesn't say beat. Like a green dress, exactly. The husbands were beating their wives into a bloody pulp. And even Aisha used to say, the skin of the wives are greener than their clothes. All right? You will not find those are the best of you. Did Muhammad say, don't do it? No, Muhammad said, let them beat. Let them be beaten. Quran. وَاضْرِبُهُنْ. Beat them, Muhammad said. Beat them. So they were beaten. You see, guys, how the Quran agrees with Umar? Remember the 3 ayahs? This is the 4th one. Allah agrees with Umar. Again, guys, Allah in chapter 4, ayah 34, uses the very words of Umar. Beat them. Umar is Allah and Allah is Umar. Do you see it? Whenever Muhammad needs help, Jibril just came to me with the ayah 434. Beat them. You see the context? Do you see the context? That's the context. Beat them. But it does not mean it doesn't say beat. It says strike. Beat them. Does it say beaten? It says beaten. Beat them. Does the dictionary say beat? Yes, it does say beat. Beat them. Women in Islam are lower than dogs? Yes, beat them. Like, upon you, Ya Muhammad, upon you, Ya Allah, and upon you, you Muslims, for following this filth of Muhammad. Women should be beaten, huh? Women in Islam should be beaten, huh? If I see a woman be beating on the streets, guys, I'll go there and immediately put a fist in that man's mouth. Or, if he's lucky, I will only give him a citizen arrest. Just like here on the picture. Right? That's what a normal human being would do. You would stop that man beating a dog. What about a woman? But you see, guys, women in Islam are lower than dogs. This is what it is, Muslim woman. Don't get angry with me. Get angry with your Allah and your false prophet. I'm only a messenger. I'm only reading. I am reading, as you notice. Don't be angry with me. Muslims, if you claim to be sincere to your own souls, don't be sincere with me. I'm not asking you to be sincere with me and honest with me. Look at your heart and look what is inside you. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you okay with your mommy, you as a woman, be beaten? Are you okay with that? Because the Quran allows it. The Quran commands their husbands to beat their wives. Omar says, Ya Rasulullah, let's beat them. And so the ayah came down. Do you see now the context? Literally in front of you. Context for 434 in front of you. Did Muhammad say, no, don't beat them? No. No. Muhammad's reaction was, you will not find that those are the best of you. Wait, what? The Muslims, men, are beating their wives to bloody pulps. The Muslim husbands in the 7th century, the Sahaba, are beating their wives. Omar is beating his wife. Did Muhammad say stop? No. Continue the beating. Never ask a Muslim husband why he's beating his wife. You see, guys, whenever you bring 434, always make sure to be fully equipped, know how to deal with the argument, because Muslims will lie. And Muslims will lie and they will say, the word is not beat. Yes, it is beat. Use all of these hadiths. Let me give you one more time. So use 434. Step 1, 434. Step 2. Step 2. Sunan Ibn Majah, 1986. And 1985. Step 4. Classical dictionary. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tick, 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 tick. Ding dong. You see, guys, why it's so important to fully equip yourself? Because these liars will lie to defend Islam, because they are sons of their father, the father of lies, the devil himself. Muslims are the sons of the devil. They will deny it though, but they know they are. Checkmate. So in other words, guys, what can we conclude? Beating women is halal. Beating women is halal. Beating women is halal. Guys, last source, and then I will close the live stream. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. Family will come home soon. We talked about this book last time, but I need to share it one more time. In Manhaj al-Sunnah Nabawiyya, Volume 4, Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah. Let me give you the link. So guys, it's not only enough to beat your wives. Allah commands you to beat your wives. But even the wives of the prophets are qahwas. Yawlad al-qahwa. Even Noah is not free from the filth in Islam. They like to claim the prophets of the Holy Bible, these disgusting liars like Muhammad. Page 345, 345. Here's the link one more time. Look. When Ibn Taymiyyah is explaining Surah Hud, which is chapter 11, and specifically Noah, the story of Noah that he plagiarized from the Holy Bible. Look, Ibn Taymiyyah, the teacher of Ibn Kathir, said that the wife of Noah, committed adultery in his bed under his blanket. You see, I fixed it. Now it says blanket with a T. And she was a peep qahwa. She was a qahwa, ya akhwan. So where is respect for women? Where's the respect of women in Islam, Muslims? Where's this respect from the scholars of Islam for even the wives of the prophets? In Islam, the wife of Noah was a qahwa. What's going on, guys? What do I disable? Sorry, reversing. I'm not following the chat. Sorry, reversing. What did you try to tell me? No, the live chat, reversing. Regarding the live chat, okay, after the live show, YouTube needs around 15 to 20 minutes, depends on how long the live stream is, to process the live stream, okay? So to have access to the live chat, you need to wait around 15 to 20 minutes. That's what I noticed. Back in the old days, it was almost an hour, imagine. So they speed the process up. YouTube try to speed the process up. So you need around 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes even 10 minutes for the live stream to process everything, and then the live chat will reappear. Okay? Yeah, it depends maybe even in which country you live in. I don't know. Okay, the country that I'm in here in the West is a bit faster maybe. Okay, so I'm not the one disabling anything. It needs to be processed. Okay, no, I never disable any live stream or any live chat. Okay, why would I? I mean, the people should have access to the live chat if they're not able to download Discord for some reason, or they don't know how Discord works. Still, you can have access to the live chat to collect all the sources, right? Because we always drop the links. Here's the link one more time of the book on the screen. Okay. You know, we are here to educate. Education should be for free, man. Specifically when it comes to religion. I don't share the opinion that educating people on such demonic religion should be not for free. It should be always for free. Okay? Knowledge is power, man. Power is knowledge. Our only weapon is our knowledge about this cult. That's our only weapon, guys. And remember, Muslims say Allah exists, Allah is God. Well, guess what? Allah made a huge mistake. What is the mistake? The internet. Because the internet will be the downfall of Allah and Muhammad. The internet will be the downfall of Allah and Muhammad and his demonic cult. Because Allah is Satan and Muhammad is the prophet of Satan. All right? But on the other hand, Muslims, when you join their Discord servers, guys, they charge people for money. Did you know that? If you join people, the Muslim apologists, their Discord, they charge you $15. Did you know that Dina Response asks $50, if I'm not mistaken, or $30 a month? Or if you call them up, they will ask you for each session, they will ask you $30, sometimes $50. If you literally call Ducklips in private, you have to pay him $50. $50. That's what literally Ducklips charges. Did you know that? His girlfriend, Dina Response, charges $30 for each question or session that you are with him. Did you know that? That's the amount of money that they charge other. I'm talking to Muslims who wants to talk to them in private. Yes, $50. That's what this donkey, Ibn Donkeys, this liar who doesn't even know Arabic, that's what he's charging people money. That's the amount of money that he charges you. And his girlfriend Dina, the coward who's running from me, look, this is Dina, is charging $30. This is his girlfriend, by the way. Right? Boyfriend and girlfriend. And they are both cowards, they are running from me. Both of them, they put their tail between their legs and they are running. Dina Response here in front of you. And Ducklips, who doesn't know Arabic, with his perfect Arabic. brother. He can't recite one ayah without making mistakes. He can't recite one narration without making mistakes. Both of them, of course. Of course, sister. Both of them. They're running like cowards, like females, yet they claim to be men. They can only debate non-Arabic speaking Christians. Ask yourself why. Why the Muslim apologists who claim to do da'wah, and they're doing da'wah for money and fame, by the way, it's only about the Benjamins, the money, the dollar bill, and the fame. They won't debate Arabic speaking Christians because they know we can give them the taste of their own medicine. Taqiyya does not work. And we're not your typical friendly or humble Christian apologist, with all due respect to the other brothers who are doing an amazing job, by the way. No? When you debate these cowards, when you debate them, and they agree with the debate, you have to humiliate them. You have to humiliate them because they are very filthy. Because they know I will humiliate them. Just like I did the reversion with that Flash guy, right? Flash, aka Basil. I had to humiliate him. He's, by the way, one of his students. Like Dina responds, right? They blaspheme, of course. They will do everything. They are so filthy that you need to humiliate them whenever you accept a debate or when you challenge them for a debate. You can't be humble with these people, guys. You can't. Cowards. They don't know Arabic. They pretend to be Arabic speakers. They don't know anything about their religion. They can only attack Christianity and attack the divinity of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Right? That's the only thing they can do. Watch, guys, how I humiliated him the other day. If you missed it. Watch how I humiliated duck lips who doesn't know how to read Arabic. Watch. Oh man, it seems that I have to teach duck lips, aka Libiano, how to read Arabic again. In my previous video, I showed you how duck lips fails to read the Quran and corrupts it with his mouth whenever he tries to read a simple verse from the Quran. I'll drop the link for that video in the description box. Let's see how many mistakes he will make when he tries to read the following simple narration.
This is Musannaf Abd al-Razzaq al-San'ani, narration number 20,427. It reads the following. I'll read it in Arabic and then I'll translate it. قال لما قتل عمار بن ياسر دخل عمرو بن حزم.
It's Amr bin Hazm. Amr, not Amru. The waw is silent, ya jahil.
على عمرو بن العاص.
It's Amr bin al-As. Amr, not Amru. You corrupted the name of one of the most important companions of Rasulullah. Again, the waw is silent.
فقال قتل عمار وقد سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول تقتله الفئة الباغية. فقام عمرو.
Again, it's Amr, not Amru. يا مسكين.
يرجع فزعا حتى دخل على معاوية فقال له معاوية ما شأنك؟ فقال قتل عمار. فقال له معاوية قتل عمار ماذا؟
It's فماذا, not ماذا. Don't eat. I mean, bro, he just literally ate a letter here. You see it? It's فماذا. He reads it as ماذا. Like يخرب بيتك. يخرب بيتك. يخرب بيت نبيك.
معاوية قتل عمار ماذا؟
It's فماذا, not ماذا. Don't. He literally acts like the goat of Aisha and he eats a letter. Do you see it? Guys, I think we found the goat of Aisha who's eating narrations in Quran. That's him. We found him. It's duck lips. It's duck lips who ate the ayahs of stoning and adult breastfeeding 5 times. Duck lips. It's duck lips, guys. We found him. He eats Quran and he eats narrations. خرب بيتك. Go learn Arabic, man. خرب بيتك. You claim to be a dawah boy. Goat lips. That's a good one. Is that a new nickname? Goat lips? Oh, man. Guys, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel. All the videos that I did about him can be found under the playlist. So if I open my YouTube channel, by the way, I'm using VPN, so don't worry. I'm not from Great Britain. It says Great Britain there. That's not me. That's not my country. Some people say, oh, we found Rob. Rob is from the UK. No, I'm not from the UK. I'm using a VPN, you donkeys. But keep searching for me. Look, guys, if you click on the tab, playlists. You see playlists here? So this is my YouTube channel. Look, we finally achieved 70,000 subscribers. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We have almost 900 videos. Wow. 900 videos. And look, guys, if you click on playlist, so you have here the left, shorts, videos, you get the idea. On playlist, I created a playlist specifically about Uthman ibn Footnote, Libyano, duck lips, you see it? I try to, to make things very easy. Also, Muslims who became, for example, Christians on our YouTube channel, on our ministry. Muhammad Zutut. I have an entire playlist about the night of the jinn, where Muhammad was Zutut in a Zut sense. You see it? You get the idea, right, guys? Holes in the narrative, everything that is about grammar mistakes and qira'at and ahruf. And I also did a playlist about this donkey here, whose name is Farida Response, if you remember him. And we have also a section, a playlist called Christianity. So if you want to learn about how to deal with common objections against Christianity, you can find it there too. And of course, live shows. Yeah, you get the idea, right, guys? Trying to, to get to give you an idea, if you can't find a video, where to look, guys. We have many videos. Basically, any topic that you can think of, we already addressed it. But if we find new stuff, we will share it with you guys. Okay? We find new books and new sources, we will share it with you. I'm here to share my knowledge with everyone and everybody, including the Muslims. But if you claim to be a truth-seeking Muslim out there, allow your brains to function, because what kind of man accepts women to be beaten? What kind of man, what kind of human being is okay with dogs to be beaten, let alone women? What kind of man is okay with Allah being a pimp, allowing Muslim men to sleep with Muslim women? The same chapter looks the ayah of Mut'ah. Muhammad and the Sahaba used to not only have right-hand possessed women, meaning the sex slaves. The first part, guys, 424, this part is about women that you take as a sex slave. That's the first part. But this part, look, فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ فَأُوتُهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ فَرِيدًا. This is the part of mut'ah. This is mut'ah here in front of you. So the first part is about the right-hand possessed women, meaning the sex slaves that Muslim men capture and treat as a piece of meat. This one is about Allah being a pimp. Halal prostitution in front of you. Halal mut'ah, brother. Prostitution. Allah being a nice little pimp like his prophet. Pimping out Muslim women. I know you're a Muslim woman. How much for 2 hours? 5 cents? Okay. Deal. That's what Allah allowed in the Quran, 424. Yeah, and so much between the brackets, exactly. Which is not in the Arabic. The Arabic literally says, if you have pleasure with the vagina, فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ, meaning the vagina of the woman, مِنْهُنَّ, from them, bihi is the vagina, literally guys, I'm not kidding. Bihi here is the vagina. The word bihi, vagina, okay, of the female Muslims, women, then give them their money, their what you agreed on. If you agreed on a jacket, maybe some flour to make cookies, maybe some dough, then give them their agreed, what you have agreed on. Literally using the female Muslim vagina. How is Allah not a pimp, Muslims? How is Allah not a pimp? Allah is your personal pimp. Disgusting. I know. This is Islam, guys. Halal prostitution. Halal prostitution. Islam. Anyway, guys, I said like 10 minutes ago I have to go, but thank you for watching. I love you, dear brothers and sisters. I hope that the numbers will grow more and more, guys. We need to do a better job next time, please. Invite more people. Share the link more on social media. But thank you for being here. I can't thank you enough. Without you, we cannot do this. You know who you are. Admins, followers, brothers and sisters who are supporting the ministry on Patreon, on PayPal. Lord willing, maybe in the future we can achieve a full-time ministry. We're far from it. But Lord willing, we'll see what the Lord will provide. Thank you for being here, guys. I love you so much. Family in Christ. Body in Christ. I love you. Go with the peace of Christ. Muslims, we love you. We do not hate you. We love you. You're our brothers and sisters in humanity. But I want you to think. If you think that I'm lying, fact check the entire live stream. Rewatch it, and I challenge you to see if I lied about anything today. Challenge you. If you think that you found that I lied about something, come back the next live stream and come, and you're very welcome to have a conversation with me. But if you're going to lie, I will catch you and I'll put you in your place. Do not lie. Because we are immune for taqiyya here. We're immune for your lies. Okay? God bless everyone. See you in a new video or a live show. Jesus is Lord and Muhammad is nothing but a fraud. God bless. Backup channel, please subscribe. Did you subscribe, guys?